have you? I'm talking about Darius A. Cup, and you bring up LeBaron. Hey man, go ahead, man.
Come on, bro. If you've been watching college basketball, you know LeBaron like that, bro.
I know, but just don't. If I'm talking Darius A. Cup, don't do that to yourself.
Don't
That's like me talking about Beyonce. You like, hey, but have you heard that new LMA album? It's like, brother, we talking about the top of the top right now. Like, respect to LMA.
Come on, bro. Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You're not going to bring LeBaron up with Darius A. Cup. Not baby AI. No.
LeBaron then they're putting on the Shea Masterclass right now, bro.
I wish they would, because who y'all play today? Y'all play Texas Tech, right?
I think so.
Y'all better beat them.
I mean, shit, bro. We not really a basketball school like that, so
y'all lost Holloway. Shit, y'all been in the man. Hey. Who you talking to, Bama? You niggas been in the Elite Eight for like 3 seasons, dog. Y'all just had Mark Sears and them boys. And what's my white boy name? What was the white boy name?
First time we did that since.
Who was the white boy name who could do everything? He was
tough. My boy that came from Notre Dame, not Notre Dame, North Dakota State.
Could dunk, shoot the 3 block shot.
Yeah. That's I can't remember.
Y'all been solid for what's your coach name?
Nate Oates.
Yeah, Nate Oates. Y'all been solid for a little bit of man. I ain't gonna lie. Alabama been in there they've been in there for the last 3-4 years, bro. You expect Alabama to make the big dance. At least the Sweet 16. That ain't about nothing.
We still need interior, bro. We ain't got that.
Y'all suck this year.
We ain't got that big yet to really compete like how we want to.
LeBaron good. He part of the best. But I just don't like I don't not over Darius A. Cup though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Darius A. Cup is proving himself to be the best. That's why I love March Madness. He proving himself to be the best guard in the nation, and it's not even close. Like when you need a lot. What separates the college like players and who's who. When this Sweet 16 happened and this tournament happened, you get to see, hey, when I need you, who show up when I need you, and then who fold when I need you. Like when I even Tanner, even though Vanderbilt lost, Tanner is a problem. Who gonna give it to when I need it, bro? When a game on the line, when you're going against competition where everything ain't dropping, who gonna get me a bucket and say today? Who gonna make a defensive play? Man, respect to that boy A. Cuff, man. LeBaron a dog though. He might be kind of like what's my dog name that play over there in Minnesota? He remind me like a Holler, like a Bones, but he just got a better pack. The Bone a little quicker than Bones. Bone got old school.
Also, man, Aiden got busted with 100. That was sickening right there, because them two as a duo, bro, was looking real nice, bro.
Yeah, Holloway. Yeah, that was
Aiden Holloway. That was crazy, bro. They said he got busted with 100. At first, it went from a pound, and then it was 100. I'm like, oh yeah, that boy.
Yeah, he cooked. He was cooked.
Yeah.
That's Alabama. And then hold up, and then you had my cousin over there. You just had my cousin Brandon Miller. Y'all Alabama. I don't know what's going on Alabama, boy.
I don't know what's up with the Maryland boys that come to Bama. They be on some more shit.
Yeah, no key.
I'm not gonna lie.
Low key.
They be on some.
we be bringing the city to y'all state. Yeah. Alabama be having a lot of nasty situations, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, but yeah, man, I know we not a basketball zone, but this has been a fun March Madness so far, man. Ooh. A lot of games coming on today. This has been fun. This has been fun. It has been so fun.
Yeah, shout out to y'all. Welcome to the press box, y'all. We're over here talking about a lot of March Madness stuff. Shout out to everything, man. D-Mac will be joining us soon. Trent and Trey will be joining us soon. I don't know where these dudes are at. D-Mac has an excuse. Trent and Trey, I hope they're watching.
They're just young. It's dumb.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
They can't wake up. They can't wake up early, bro. They stay up late. You know what I mean? I guess waking up early is hard when you're young.
You know what it is, though? They haven't. This is what it really is. They're at the age where they haven't experienced like life yet. You know what I mean? This is a life like the true responsibility of having like they don't know what it's like to have to wake up or have to be on time for something.
I mean, they're both athletes. They're both athletes, so they've both been in that realm. Trey's in it right now. It's just Sunday non because your main thing is football so long when you're young. So I do wonder, Bama. Now, Bama, you're at ITT Tech, so obviously this wouldn't apply to the same degree. But
right.
When we were younger, do you think we would have, if we would have had this when we were younger, would we be doing this? Like, would you have wanted to do like sports podcasts while you were playing?
Probably not.
Me neither.
I was really
Nah,
grinding.
if
Bro.
I
I
if
ain't
I
gonna
was
lie, bro.
playing and I was going towards like an actual, if I knew I was going towards like I can make the league type shit, no, not at all. I'm not doing a podcast. But if I was young, like again,
Nah, cause
if I was
look,
Trey age and I wasn't like if I'm not a star athlete or like I'm just playing ball but I don't know what's gonna go, I would definitely be streaming like constant number. And we had that when I was young, I'd be super rich. If I had all that streaming and all that shit when I was 19 and 20, 21, man,
but
what?
we was more so outside when Swipe was going to IDC college and stuff.
What's IDC again?
Yeah,
You
you know,
trying to
you
be funny.
stand you sitting on the couch. You got that going on.
Come on, man, you got that going on. Come on, man, get up.
No, what is ID? What does
Come on, man.
IDC
You sit in
stand
your
for
ass.
again?
I don't know what the joke. You went there. You alumnus of there.
I have no idea what IDC stands for. I'm not gonna lie, not off the top of my head. I don't have any. They're the levels. I know the levels went from D1A, D1AA, D2, D3, and then NAIA. Right, that was the last one.
Yeah, Little Romeo College.
I don't know. In the crib.
For real.
In the crib university. That's what that is.
I mean, the crib university is disgusting.
Romeo's brother's playing for who right now? USC.
Arkansas, not Arkansas. Houston. Hey.
Yeah,
He
Houston,
a week or two ago, Slim, he dunked on a nigga. I was like, I ain't never seen no athleticism in the middle of home like that. He yammed on a nigga.
You talking about Hersey?
Yeah, Hersey.
No, Romeo can hoop a little bit.
Romeo was just too little.
Yeah.
Romeo he wasn't the level of Hersey. Like Hersey can literally
Hersey like 6'6", bro. Like that. They like
he's 6'5". But but hold up, he not just 6'5". Okay, I think we got to talk about with athletes, especially basketball players. I know niggas who 6'5" but move like they 6'10". Hersey is 6'5" that move like he's 6'1". Hersey, like his energy, his motor, his athleticism, he can go to the pros and be drafted like the second round and be an elite ball stopper. Like I'm talking about like Tony Allen when it comes to like defense, bro. Hersey defense is locked. That bro, he stalk you on the court too. Like I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm looking forward to see if he gonna make the league, dog, because that'd be nice. I love to see Master P at games.
Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all. We're gonna get into a lot of stuff today. Obviously, the noise is being drowned in a good way, by March Madness. As everybody knows, I have been on the A-Cup train for some time now. I think there's not much of a gap between him and Peterson, and I was obviously I was on an island 2 months ago when I said that, and now
you really watch ball. That's why.
Huh?
You really watch ball. That's why.
Well, no. I just think I like production too in college, and I just think A-Cup is like a special player. I just think, he reminds me of Keontae a little bit, but I think he's even better than Keontae when he first came out. But
Keontae had that athleticism though.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a minute, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Thank y'all so much. Shout out to Splash Sports. This is the number one, the best, the very best, the Uno DFS game out there right now. Continue to tap in. Obviously, the NBA playoffs are heating up right around the corner, and now it's your chance to get in on the action. Quick Fix is Splash Sports in the DFS game you've been waiting for. This isn't you versus some algorithm. It's you versus other fans. Real competition, real skill. The playing field is completely level, which means you get bigger payouts and more ways to win. Just your pick against theirs. So are you ready to compete? Use code CHOICE on Splash Sports and get a free $50 deposit when you play your first $5. That's right. Free $50 when you play your first $5. Link is in the description. Let's see what you're made of. Y'all, I
got a new slogan.
What's your slogan?
So remember, if your pockets are dry and you want to make a couple dollars, make a splash.
I got another slogan. If you want to eat well and you want to treat yourself to a nice dinner date, make a bet with Early, because you will win that bet. I'll tell you that. Early been in the hole with me for about 2 months now since the season is, bro.
You gonna stop making it seem like I ain't everything on my bets.
Wait, what was that bet? What was that? What not bet? What was that? What was our wager?
I don't even remember what we bet on.
It was
beat me. What was it? You beat me.
Cover. It was a cover, spread cover. It was a game, Bama. It was a game.
Was it the Broncos game?
Nah, it couldn't have been a Broncos game because it was like that they would cover. Was it Patriots? It might have been Patriots Broncos. I think you thought it was Patriots.
It was the Patriots Broncos, and the Patriots didn't cover. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, shout out, man. So y'all,
bum ass team.
The NFL had a flag football game versus Team USA.
Where did this come from? I didn't hear nothing about this.
Oh, this has been going on for a while.
But I wasn't hip.
This has been you haven't seen the ads with Jalen Hurts throwing the
I
ball over the.
I'm like, bro, if I knew Tom Brady and Odell and Stephon was going, I would have watched this whole thing. By the time I got to it, it was over with. I was seeing the highlights. I'm mad about this, dog. I would have watched that whole thing. Tom Brady out there almost 50 dropping dimes.
When did they start? It was 2 years ago, Bama, when they started saying that the NFL is going to be in the 2028 Olympics.
Yeah,
is that when it was?
Yeah, and that's when Darrell Doucette started letting people know he was better than Pat Mahomes and all that. But I mean, if you really watch the game, like the first two games was kind of them NFL guys getting acclimated to it, but once they kind of learned the nuances of it, the game got real close for the championship game. I kind of felt what Tom Brady's saying though. If you're gonna force my DBs to play off to where we can't press, you should have to at least go 5 yards before you throw a route though. Like, because they was just able to just throw the ball like just right off the bat.
Yeah, running like, quick slants and
and it's like, bro, like, well, we can't press, but you can run routes like that. Like, so I understand what Tom was saying. Like, he felt like it should be a rule behind the passes.
Yeah, if you doing that, you can literally, if you got a fast enough player or a loose enough player, you can do that and get first downs. Could you imagine? Think about it, the NFL was like, you can't press, you got to play back off. I can get a first down every drive. I'm getting first downs out the wahoo because all I got to keep doing is throwing 5-yard slants and seeing if my guys can do something with it.
I mean, but to be fair, man, like playing flag football is a completely different sport than playing NFL football, and I know everybody knows that. But like, this is, to me, that was just accentuated in these games. Like, this isn't real football, and there's a reason why I don't play flag football. There's a reason why people invited me to play flag football. I didn't play flag football. It is a completely different sport. So when you get out there with a bunch of 5'7", 5'11" dudes, and they've been playing this for years, and this is their business, like they have an LLC in flag football. They have practices in flag football. They have workouts in flag football. They do workouts specific for flag football. NFL players are, and by the way, if you watch them play, they're so much bigger than these dudes. Yeah, and they're slower in this flag football sense as well. It was a blowout, but it was I didn't even feel a way. Chris Broussard, shout out to my homeboy, who I've known for 10 years, 11 years now. It's crazy. You know, he was upset. He thought that the NFL players made themselves look bad in that game. I'm just like, bro, like, this is like playing professionals. Like, this is gonna happen.
That's why, but it's literally because I used to play flag football when I was in college. It's literally like, when we talk about the combine, we talk about like how some people make their money in their shorts and tank top. Like, we know this. Every last one of us, I don't care for what level after you are. What separates a lot of players is a lot of niggas look good in shorts and a tank top or shorts and a t-shirt. When you put them pads on, that I've seen people complete. I've seen a guy be slow or like you ain't really hitting on nothing. Getting them pads and be a whole different monster.
It's not even that though. They kept picking on Bud Crawford. Like when they was going deep, they kept picking on him. Respects to Luke Kuechly and them guys, but they kind of a little bit too slow for that.
Why was Speed there? And then you got retired guys too.
I don't know, but Speed was nice though. Like for no, but I mean, but I want to give him credit though, and Logan Paul as well. Though they are not football players. Speed's a better athlete than Logan, which is saying a lot because it's not like Logan's a bad athlete.
Speed's a world-class athlete.
Yeah, Speed's a real athlete. Now I will say that, man.
If he wasn't super rich off streaming,
that's not decent.
Speed could probably make the NFL. I ain't gonna lie.
But Bama, I do think he needs credit. Like I think he's probably a legit 4'5". He can jump.
Yeah, 4'4",
like
4'5".
But that's crazy though. But for a regular person,
4'4", and I think
for a regular person, though, Bama.
Yeah.
If he had football training, bro, he would have been a legit player. At least
that's what I'm saying. Speed to make the NFL, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know about NFL, but like I said, but at least college, Bama. At least college. He a better athlete than you.
He ain't gonna be a first 5 pick.
That's not a diss. That's not a diss at all.
I don't know.
But when I saw Speed race old boy, what was old boy's name? That played football. Ashton.
Ashton.
Did he play ball back in college? When I saw him out, I was like, yeah, bro. Like Speed's. Hey, listen, I ain't
gonna lie. I would love to see Speed. That's why I'm saying for these Pro Bowls, stop flag football in the Pro Bowl and give me the fucking competitions back. I would love to see Speed. I think Speed smoke a lot of people that we love, bro. I think Speed smoke a lot of corners, a lot of receivers.
That's fine, bro. But to play football, take a different type of athleticism, motor skills. Like, yeah, bro, he cool.
I ain't gonna lie, Speed. Do you watch Speed or you just hate on him? Because I ain't gonna lie, Speed has a limited energy, bro. Like I don't think
and you not understanding what it is when a nigga that play a sport in college. Though. Like it's just different, bro. Like I respect Speed, bro. He cool going against niggas like y'all, bro. But like once you ain't got a nigga that ain't got. Once you got niggas that ain't got trained, bro, for sports, like D. Lou and them, I know y'all be like over there joking about Zias and them. Them niggas played at Tulane, bro. He was smoke Speed, bro. Like Speed is cool.
But where does this come
like,
into? A Speed ain't that great. I just said he's a great athlete.
That's a stretch, bro. Like a great.
I don't know how it's a stretch, man.
A great athlete is like OBJ. Like we ain't seen him in years.
But why are you comparing him? Those are in. I'm not saying NFL, but as a regular human being, Speed is a tremendous athlete.
I mean, cool, bro.
It's not cool. He's like 205, bro, and he's a 4.49, 4.5
He's
runner.
not no 205.
Or whatever. 190.
He's like 5'7", 5'8", bro. So he's probably like 170, 175. I'll give him that.
Let me look it up because you can. The internet can.
He ran 4.4. He ran 4.4.
All right, Speed is 5'8". Speed is 5'8".
I'm not debating that he's not fast, bro. He's fast. He got speed on him.
Let me see. Speed is 5'8", and his weight.
Like, nigga, I could hoop, play baseball. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know what y'all consider an athlete.
And Swipe, but he has a 40-inch vert, by the way.
Man, they talk about years ago he must have been 145. Speed is at least 170, bro. He's at least 170.
Because he bulked up. But here's the thing that Bama. Here's what Bama being nasty about. Speed is that athletic, and he not doing nothing to be athletic. Imagine if Speed was put into again. Hear what I'm saying, man? Because it was nasty that you can't say it's different being a football. He don't work out like a football athlete. Imagine if he was put through a regimen since the day he was born and actually could use that. Nigga probably be a track star athlete, bro. Like I know what I'm saying.
He didn't do it. He wasn't crazy enough to do it. He should have did it.
But he didn't try though. He was a child.
He been famous for a long time. Bama, he make more money than your favorite athlete. Why would he do it?
You talking about now? Like I mean,
no, but Bama, he's from Chicago.
He's from nigga like 22. He been rich since he like 15. What are you talking about?
I mean, I don't care about none of that. What you talking about? I'm talking about the athleticism part, bro. Like you can get your emotions out of it. You talking about bank accounts and all that, but you comparing them with the athletes.
Because you're not. No.
You can't sit there and like, oh, he made more money.
You're trying to stand on this field.
He's 21 years old. Like he grew up in Chicago. I don't think he had, based on what I know about his story, like there's reasons why he didn't keep playing sports. And then he started streaming when he was like 14. And then he just got better at it. And he got real popular. And then I think that took away from him playing sports.
Because, Bama, you're doing this thing. And I just had a conversation with my homies about this. You have to stop doing it's almost like you're belittling people because you think, like, I'm not shitting on no athlete. I know I've been around athletes. I know what a football player is. What I'm saying is that Speed didn't have to do that. But what you got to respect is to be that athletic and not trained. Imagine if you trained. Like, if he trained with a 40-inch vert running 4.45s, imagine if he trained. He'd probably be a 4.3 guy.
Bro, like, there's so many people in the hood that's just athletic like that. What are you talking about? You see that every day.
Oh, he's from Ohio.
But you're from Denver, bro. I'm not even listening to you.
But why you doing
that? Why you being personal?
I don't understand that either. I don't understand.
Because the level of talent you're gonna see on a day-to-day basis is not like what I was.
I have no idea.
Why you being personal though?
That's a fact though.
No, but I grew
up. Like somebody growing up in Florida is going to see way more. But you don't. I'm sorry,
but you don't.
But that don't mean he didn't see talent.
Just like with
Bama, but what happens is Bama when you get in your mode, which this is one of your modes, when you get defensive and you start attacking and getting personal, which is what you're doing. I'm saying that like I don't think there are a lot of 4.4. 40-inch vertical athletes that are running around. Like I personally am not saying that. So there's not. There's statistically there's not.
Rest in peace, my best friend JoJo, real hood nigga, bro. He died, bro. Fabian was up for the Heisman, bro. He smoked that nigga in the race, bro. Like real life hood stars, bro. Like come on, bro. Like don't do this, bro. Like
don't do what? I've been around plenty of athletes. ABC for basketball, Nike for basketball, football camps galore. Like everything you can think about. I've seen it. There's not a lot of them.
So why? Can I ask you something? Why are you comparing? We're saying that there's not a bunch of.
He is a cool athlete. That's what I'm giving y'all that.
Where there's not a bunch of 4.4. There's not a bunch of 4.4.
Walking around.
Hear what I'm saying? There's not a bunch of 4.4 40-inch vertical niggas that walking around. That is a true thing, bro. So if you know a bunch of them, then that's you. Whatever you say, you know a bunch of them. But that don't take away from what the fuck he got. And again, same way with your homies who you said are hood stars, because I come from DC, saying the same thing. Especially when it comes to basketball, you do realize that even with them, you almost diminishing them. Because I can say for the niggas I know too, if they was disciplined, if they was able to get into that, them niggas will probably make the league or at least get close to it. I'm saying something about speed, bro. I'm saying that the same homies that you know, they didn't do the steps to actually be a world star athlete and take the next step. But imagine a nigga who naturally athletic that you know from the block actually was disciplined enough to do the work.
And I do want to say this because Bama's always with this Colorado stuff. Look, Tinez, Corey, Demetrius, Mimi, me, we were all dunking by the time we were 13 years old, bro. So we might not have 12,000 athletes like Cali and Ohio and Texas and all them, but there were plenty of us that was getting to it when we was in middle school. I think what I'm saying is, Bama, I've been every sport. I done played against a lot of people from a lot of different places. I done traveled a lot for basketball, traveled a lot for football, won national championships in both of them out of Denver. I am saying that when you look at speed, I have not seen a lot of athletes in the hood that are running 4.4s and jumping 40s. Now, to be fair, hold on, I'm not. That's cool. That's cool. That's fine. I can't. Whatever you want to say, Bama. Whatever you want to say, Bama. I hear you, Bama. But early, you see how it gets.
I swear to God,
I have no idea where this is going.
That shit's so sweet out there, bro. I wish I could have grew up in Colorado, bro.
You've never been to Colorado, so you wouldn't know.
I have.
Did you play but you didn't play in Denver at all? You don't even know what it was like in the 2000s, though.
Man, it's sweet out there, bro.
Why you? But Bama, you do realize that you can't naturally, bro. Bama, respectfully, you can't naturally shit on another man's hometown, and you have no idea what you're talking about.
But Bama, you legit, do that. Bama, you are legit. I'm saying like, and this is why, like, I don't know, like, it's not worth getting into.
Don't do it, Bama. I don't want to go there, please.
No, because like I'm just saying, like Bama, like you weren't even a top tier athlete in your own city, let alone coming to Denver and being one in mine. That's all I'm saying. That's literally all I'm saying. Like there was a host of us. My point about speed. This is me supporting speed. I have not seen early a lot of athletes that are like that. That's all I said. I just haven't seen it. He don't even train, and he's doing flag football against NFL players and Team USA professionals. That's all I'm saying. That's great. That's really good.
And let's be for real. Hey, Schwarber, let's be for real. A 5'8", 5'9" nigga. Let's be for real. This real facts. Niggas factual. If you running 4.4s and you got a 40-inch vert, let's be for real. If you growing up in any neighborhood, the only reason you ain't on a football team or you ain't in college is because you was on some bullshit outside of the sport.
Yeah, or you
any coach, if I'm a coach swiper and I see a young nigga who running 4.4s and a 40-inch vert, I'm putting him on the team. And the only way I can't get him on the team is if he got bad grades or he just in the streets or he just doing some dumb shit and he won't commit to it. But I'm almost, and Bama, you know this. A nigga who got that type of athleticism, I'm almost making it easy for him. I'm making sure his teachers give him C's and B's. He ain't been in class all month. All right, but we need him. Like you know this, bro. I know the athlete who ain't getting shit in school, but he was so good and so gifted. Niggas still looked out for him. So when if you know a bunch of niggas from your block who ran 4.3s, 4.4s, had a 40-inch vertical, it's almost hard to not make it to at least college or at least get offers unless you really just a fuck up. So you must be around a lot of fuck ups. Cause even if you a fuck up, bro, niggas will make it easy.
If you ever been to Birmingham before, bro, like I mean, you just gotta know. Niggas just know about Birmingham, bro. It's just a different place. I'm glad. You know, it's some guys that make it up out of there, and some guys that do make it up out of there, bro. But you can just tell, like when you do make it up out of there, what type of area it is, bro.
Well, I'm gonna give you a proper example. When you talented, like Vernon Hargroves played for my squad in North Carolina his freshman year. His freshman season, he had like 8 picks, bro. Played varsity his freshman season. His father picked his ass up, saw what talent he had, and took his ass straight to Florida. Like, nigga, his father rode his talent like, bro, this the key. Took him to Florida. Next thing you know, he playing for Florida and he getting drafted for the Buccaneers. So like, if you got a kid who likes that, you take him and you get him out of a situation. I'd go ship you to your grandma's house like how KG did. KG got shipped to Chicago to go play ball because he was that good. Like, motherfuckers will move you when you good. Like, I won't waste
it happen like that. Sometimes they don't, bro.
You're right.
I mean, it just don't.
And also too, you know, because Bama, I know you're in your development stage of life like we all are. I've been to Birmingham. Birmingham had great athletes. What a lot of people don't know is when you live in Alabama and you're a black male, and this is 18 or above, a third of the population of black men in Alabama, they can't vote because of felonies. It is a very targeted state out there against black males, and it starts very young. And so a lot of people that end up being really good athletes or kids that are good athletes, a lot of them get caught in the system really early. But that is a systemic issue with Alabama that has been talked about many a different time by many different people.
Man, that's why I tell people, bro, it's different. The median income is $28,000.
Yeah, it's crazy. Bama is a legitimately like, it's an interesting place, bro. But Texas got them. Bama got them. Ohio got them. Everybody got them. Ohio, Florida got them. Jersey got them. Colorado got a lot of athletes. Utah got sneaky athletes. Wyoming got a couple of them. Like Vegas got a lot, surprisingly. California, like that's just what it is. Like everybody got athletes, but for speed to the point for speed to be able to do what he did even yesterday, bro. I mean, I'm just like, that's crazy how he made a career out of like being a streamer, and then he's so athletic that everybody's just like, all right, just go do this thing, just go try this.
See, what it really is, I think y'all miss over the attention to detail and the mindset it takes to go play a sport, bro. Like, that's why you would rather do the streaming. It's a lot easier being a streamer than it is being an athlete, bro. The type of preparation you got to put.
Now, can we be real though, Bama? Can we be real though, Bama? Can we be real though? If I can make
classes, bro.
I don't know, Bama.
If I can make Bama, let's be for real, Bama, let's be for real. If I can make Costnet is clocked at his highest, making like $40 million a month. If I can make, let's say, so Speed make, he said he make about 10 to 15, right? If I can make 10 to 15 million dollars a month, why the fuck would I go play a sport?
You make more than that.
I know. No, we just giving just a fair number. If I can make 10 million a month, Bama, why would I go play a sport?
Bro, I don't think you understand the mindset it takes to play a sport. You talking about what he
bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Your favorite athlete, if he can make 10 million a month sitting in front of a fucking laptop, he wouldn't play football, bro. Because you know what happens? A lot of niggas that we love, as soon as they get their money, bro, them niggas cool out. Even Darius Slade, I made my money, I got up out of there. Like
that, but it was once upon a time, bro, where that boy was hungry, bro, and he would have played football for the money, bro. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, if you would have talked to Darius Slade while he was in his junior college out there at Coffeeville, bro, you would have got a way different dog mentality, bro. I interviewed Lil Said on Trent podcast, bro, and I asked him, I was like, hey, bro, you got any other interests outside of football? Well, that boy said, I'm just trying to be the best at my position right now. All you see, you can just see it in his eyes, bro. You can see the fire in his eyes, bro, behind him saying that because he's trying to make a name for himself. And he was pretty good this year for the Titans. When you talk to somebody after they done played football and they done did everything,
respectfully,
of course you're gonna talk about that. But it's a different mindset. A different mindset Speed wouldn't have, bro, talking about football, bro. Like
that's nasty.
Respectfully, it is, bro, because this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all just see the touchdowns. We was just watching flag football. You see the touchdowns and all of that stuff, bro. You don't see the 4:30 a.m. mat drills, and then from mat drills you got to go to weight training.
What is this about?
Weight training, then you go.
I don't know where it's going, but respectfully,
it's a lot. It's a lot that goes into being a athlete, or whatever sport you want to play out there, bro. Whatever sport, it don't even have to be football, basketball, but it's the same thing, bro. Because it's a thing where even though we want to play these sports, but we still got class. There's other stuff that you have to balance on top of it to really show how dedicated you are to these sports, bro. It's not I want to do this when I feel
who's disagreeing with you?
Yeah. But what I'm trying to tell you is Speed found a lane for him that was very easy to sit there and just be
how is it easy?
How is it easy? So why don't everybody do it then if it's easy?
Everybody is doing it.
Hey, matter of fact, I would be willing to Bama. Let me Billy, hold on, Bama. Let me ask you a question. Let me get your response to it. I would be willing to contest that Speed, Kai, and other streamers of that caliber, they are better at their sport than 99% of NBA, or better at their craft than 99% of NBA and NFL players are at theirs. I think that at this level, when you get to Speed and Kai's level,
bro, they just got all right, bro.
I'm at hold on, but Bama, hold on.
They don't do nothing but what me and you do every day, bro.
What is
I guarantee you, the Discord that I'm in, Lions Den's basketball crew, them niggas is funnier than Con Speed, hands down. Funnier than Con Speed.
We gotta stop thinking
like that. You don't have a camera.
I hate thinking like that. I hate thinking like that, bro. I hate thinking I can do another nigga job, bro.
Let me
I hate thinking I can do another nigga job, bro. I hate that mindset, bro.
Let me get Trey involved. So the conversation started about the flag football stuff. Bama then got in a tizzy about like all the stuff going on with the flag football and speed. Early said Speed's a great athlete. I agree that he's a great athlete for a regular person, especially. Bama then said he wasn't and diminished it and said there's a lot of people in the hood that are just like that or better. I disagreed with that. Then he slanted on Colorado. And then he big up Alabama and all that kind of stuff. And now we're at the point where I asked him, I think that Speed and Kai, for instance, they're better at what they do and are a higher tier at what they do in this field they're in than 99% of NBA and NFL players. Because those are two of the preeminent at what they do among millions, maybe I don't know how many people stream in the world. Millions of them. There's only 5,500 people in the NFL.
I would agree with that. I think that's fair to say.
But Bama's saying it's easy. Anybody can do it. I just disagree.
Nah, I wanted to make this point
to that level.
I wanted to make this point. One, you nasty because your favorite athletes go to fuck with them. They don't go to them. That's one. Two. Here's my problem though, Bama. This is Bama. Let me finish. You talk for an hour, bro. Let me get this off.
You talk some dumb shit, bro. You tell me, bro, that somebody learning how to catch, run routes, or whatever the case may be, bro. The hours that it takes to do and be good at that.
Chip, nobody said he's on any of their levels. That was never said by me, especially.
And put the 10,000.
I didn't say that either. I said to not train. He's a great athlete to not train. Imagine if he had the proper training, he could probably be a world star athlete. The same way I say the same niggas from the hood that we know that was too athletic. If they took the discipline, they could probably be. My problem is this, bro. I get what you saying, Bama, is that you have no idea what's how to get up, bro. But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Let's be for real. I'm from Southeast DC, bro. I know a lot of us play sports because, nigga, it was our way out. So I'm sorry there's more options now. I would much rather my nephew hop on a stream and make $10 million a month than go do anybody football program. Anywhere, nigga. Anywhere. Like that shit don't be a lot of that shit, man. You know that it don't be a choice. You do it because I gotta do it. It's my way out. I gotta feed my family. We 5 people in a 2-bedroom. Stop it, bro. It's more options, bro. It's more options.
You keep paying that broke black families. That's just
you literally trying to say niggas are doing it, bro. You're not telling me niggas is like again. You're not telling me niggas are doing it, especially niggas talking about guys like, oh man, we gotta get up every morning, do this and that. Yeah, I get you. There are some guys who just love the sport and do it. But most of us did it because it was our way out, and you know
that's
that.
Why you didn't play college. That's why you didn't play college.
Bama,
you gotta do it because you love it.
I didn't
do that shit because you love it, bro. That's why you niggas stop so short of the mountaintop, bro. You gotta.
Who is y'all, Bama? But who is y'all?
Okay, bro. Like
I'm asking, who is y'all? Trey's playing football right now in college. I didn't made it to trial for the NFL, but who is y'all? Like I'm saying, I'm with you, Bama. It takes a lot. I know personal experience. Trey knows right now. That's not even the conversation. The conversation is Speed and Kai, the level they've gotten to.
I never respect the guys that play football that got exterior motives to play football. You play the game because you love it, bro.
Most people don't. A lot of people in the NFL don't play because they love the game.
What is he talking about? What is he talking about?
That is a lie, bro. That is a lie.
Bro, with all the information we have available about CTE and all that, you think most of them want to play?
That is a lie, bro.
The injuries to their bodies? No, statistically, if you ask football players, most of them wouldn't do that for free. They do it because of the money.
A lot of people do it for free, bro. They would do it for free.
Who doing it for free?
They would do it for free, bro.
Who?
You do it for free when you go to college?
Brother, I'm sorry. I didn't do it for free. I did not do it for free. I didn't do it for free. I did not do it for free. I'm not doing that for free. I absolutely would not 100% not do it for free.
Hey, Swiper, be for real, Swiper.
Tuition paid too.
Hey, Swiper, be for real, Swiper, be for real. Before NIL, only reason niggas with the Swiper, before NIL, Swiper, the only reason niggas went to college, because unlike the NBA at times, you couldn't go straight to the pros. You had to go to college to go to the pros. You had to.
Because
you had to go to college to go to the pros. If niggas could go fresh out of high school and go to the pros in the NFL, they would have. They would have bypassed all that shit.
You know this just for mat drills and workouts before class alone, bro. Like I'm not finna just tell you. Not finna just tell me I just want to go to school, bro. Like you barely want to go to class after that. So
you telling me
who are you speaking about?
If I can play football in college without going to class, I'll do it.
I mean,
Trey,
anybody would do
Trey,
that.
you
Like,
think
It
Trey,
has
you
nothing to
think
do with it, though.
Trey, you think niggas would go to college if they was able to do how the NBA did at one point in time, when you can go from high school straight to the pros? You think, especially before NIL, you think NFL players wouldn't have went? If you was good enough that I could be in high school and go straight to the pros, how many people you think would have bypassed college?
everybody, because they going to go get that check, that bag.
Come on, bro.
Everybody
What's he
going
talking
straight to
about?
But even Bama, we have on like numbered record players talking post career, during a career, anonymous. If I wasn't getting paid this money, I would not be playing football. A lot of people feel that way, but I did not play football for free. And you said you hate people with exterior motives. There was no other reason to play football except for to get out of the situation you in. That was the whole motive. Like I had to do this.
I mean,
And that's what I said.
I didn't
That's
know
what I just
y'all live
said.
them Tyler Perry families, bro. Everybody just grow up poor, struggling. Listen
I mean,
to Eminem.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna be honest though, Bama. A lot of players.
I'm not finna lie, chat. I'm not finna just lie to y'all and just act like I was just living in the struggle, bro.
What's that got to do
What
with
happened,
it,
bro? What happened was my cousin Kevin came over my
I don't want
motherfucking
to get
granddaddy house, bro, and that's when I wanted to play football, bro. They came over after they won the Sugar Bell Bowl, bro, and I wanted some of that, bro. These niggas be up here lying like Tyler Perry movies all day,
that's
bro.
an origin story.
that's an origin story.
What
is he talking
we
about?
grew up 10 people. I guarantee y'all didn't even
Bama,
live like that, bro.
nobody's waking up.
Who is y'all? Who is y'all?
Love hollering at.
Who is y'all?
Poor shit, bro.
Who is y'all? I'm trying to figure out who y'all.
Bro,
who y'all?
Playing that, bro.
Bro, nobody's waking up at 6 a.m. to do workouts because they love the game of football. Nobody's grinding every day, doing all this extra just because they love the game of football.
Who is y'all? I want to know who y'all is, though, Bama.
Playing.
You.
First of all, both my parents gone. My mother was murdered. My mother was murdered.
Listen here. My
father had a stroke when I was 16. I was the man in my house. You're not talking to me.
Right,
you can't talk to me, nigga. Can you call your father? Can you call your mother? I can't, bro.
I can't. My daddy dead, nigga.
My father.
I know you ain't the only person that went through struggle early.
But you just said, but my problem is this, though. I never attack your struggle. What I'm saying is that there are a lot of dudes who literally have to do it because there is no other option, and it's a way to make a lot of fucking money. You know that. For you to act like that's not a thing. You know why it's so funny, though, Bama? Because the same niggas say love the game. How many niggas you know, Bama, who play NFL, and the moment they retire, never touch a football again? You talk to a nigga after, and you people retire for 10 years. When last touch football? Nigga, I ain't touched football in 10 years.
Nigga, because they ain't played football for 30, 40 years.
But they love the game, they gonna still be around it, right? If they love the game, they gonna still go, right?
In their 20s from football, by the way.
Out of it. What are you talking about?
Trent, so the conversation, just to sketch you up to speed, started from, we were talking about Speed, giving him credit for being a great athlete. Bama then retorted and said he's not a great athlete. Bama then said, and you said he wasn't a great athlete. I know.
Don't misquote me. I
said he said he was.
I said he was a cool.
But you said he's not a great athlete. Cool. Yeah, that's not a great athlete.
What they started doing,
you
they
said plenty of niggas. I know plenty of niggas from the hood better than Speed. That's what you said. You said you know plenty of niggas from the hood that's better than Speed. And we said they ain't a bunch of 40 vertical, 4 niggas walking around. And you
Trent, go ahead.
Yeah, let's fight with
attacking niggas, man.
Let me explain it. So then Bama said that he's cool. I push back on, especially normal. I don't know a lot of people running 4.5s. I'll lessen it. Jumping 36s. I don't know a lot of that. And then what happened is he said, "You're from Colorado. It's sweet out there." So then it turned into attacking Colorado. And then I said, "Well, I mean, personally, there was a lot of us that were really good athletes in middle school, and I gave them list of names." And then I said, all I'm saying is that Speed, for what he is a really good athlete, and then it's turned into like, you're from a place that doesn't have great athleticism. You're from a place that doesn't have great athleticism. Early wouldn't know, and then it came to entitlement. Most people want to play football for free, all kind of stuff. And so, Trent, you just got done playing football. Trey's playing football. I also play football. So I said that
when you look at you,
and then the second, the point before. Go ahead, Trent.
But hold on, can I hold real quick before we go, Trent?
Now,
can you put it back up? Ho. Can we have?
Well, no, Trent, put it back up. Your internet's delayed, Trent. Your internet's delayed, Trent.
Put that back up. Put that back up, please. Put that back up. That you said. Mind you. Look, I was never bringing up no struggles. I was never bringing up no struggles or none of that, chat. Bama got in his feelings and said, "Nigga, talking about 10 people in the bed. You wouldn't like that, bro." I'm not even trying to bring up my struggle, bro. I'm just saying we know a lot of niggas play this sport because it was their way out. You
always the narrative, bro.
I said there are a lot of niggas who, even if it ain't that, bro.
Niggas play it because they love the game, bro. And we just disagree.
apparently, Trent, he thinks that niggas would play for free if they could. Niggas would play for free.
I don't give a fuck what you got to say, so we could just agree to disagree.
No, but Bama, I don't know why you have to.
I don't give a fuck.
But Bama, it doesn't. But why? It's a football show.
That is niggas out here that play the game for the love of the game. That's like me.
There are some,
and I'm telling you, there's more that don't than do. And we're saying there's more that don't than do.
And I disagree.
No, but Bama, you said, but what you said originally, Bama, is that you hate. You hate people that play football. But Bama, early, please. Bama, you said verbatim, you hate people with exterior motives that play football. That was your opening statement. I then said a lot of people
originally early talking about some. He played the game.
I didn't say I played the game for anything.
To get through and all of this other
stuff. I said a lot of people do that. Didn't say I did.
A lot of people do that.
I did.
But the reason why it got taken to that level is because of you. You said you hate people with ulterior motives. I'm saying I was also one of those people with another motive. Trey has other motives. Trent has other motives. Most football players, you play football either to go to school, to get an education, to get out of your situation, or go to the NFL. Most of us couldn't go to college if we didn't have a sport. I couldn't go to college.
Trent, are you there? Trent, are you there?
Trent, not yet. He's still coming in.
Yeah,
but I go like they're playing for the check, bro. That's what majority of these people are playing for. Like all the work that goes and all the grind that goes into playing football, especially once you get to the higher levels. To say that they're just doing it for the love of the game is naive, bro. Like
Trey, do you love Trey?
Still delayed?
Trey, do you love? Yeah, you should be good now. Trent and Trey, because y'all closest to the athlete in the sport.
Well, here, let Trent go because he's delayed. Let Trent go because he's delayed.
Go ahead. Damn.
Look out here. Yeah, y'all can't hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you, but you just gotta take your time. Go ahead.
Jason Williams came over and said, "What's the money interest?"
If you watch Speed play and just see all the shit that he do, I don't know how you can say he's not like a great athlete, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Trent, this without training.
He going up against cool people, bro. With Trent, you saw him in the flag football game. He was food out there, bro. Like, I mean, and that's what I get. Okay, that's perfectly fine, bro. But it's gonna be a lot of people you could pick from a pool of athletic people, bro, and they'll just go out there and look like that, bro. Like, I mean, I'm not hating on Buddy. Buddy is cool. Buddy is cool, bro. Buddy is cool.
How many people are you thinking? No, how many think in the United States you think run? And this is for Bama. Run a sub 4 or 5. How many people in the United States you think do that?
Or the 40 vert? Both.
I'll probably say.
I just start with a 4 or 5 first.
Probably about a cool 10%
of the country.
Yeah, of this country. Yeah, for sure. You can find a good 10%.
He thinks 10% of the
30 million people?
8 to 10%.
Run a 4 or 5.
5 million people run a 4 or 5, a sub 4 or 5. 25 million.
Come on, Bama. No.
25 million people.
I don't even know if 10% of football players can run a 4 or 5.
25 million people?
But see, this is what I'm saying, bro. Where are you getting them from? That's what I'm saying.
25
We're talking about just in the country.
Million people.
No, it's not. It's more than that. There's 342 million people in the world. That means 34 million people run a 4-4.
Well, no, he said 8%. I'm just lower at the 25 million individual human beings in the United States run a sub 4-5. 25 million. Bama. I guarantee you right now, of the 1% athletes that make it D1, I'd be willing to bet of the 1%, 20% of that group.
Do you see how fast
of that group wants a sub 4-5?
You see how fast that team football team was moving on the
So Trey, because if just even going positional, linebackers in the world right now in the United States, linebackers that run 4-5, of the 100% of us, of the 100% that play linebacker, I'd be willing to bet maybe 8% of us, 8% of all linebackers run 4-5 sub, and it might be way lower than that. Because remember, when you go into the combine right now, running the 4-5 is moving.
So what I'm thinking about, so this is what I'm thinking about, right?
25 million people
in both leagues, though. So this is what I'm referencing from. In both leagues, they take such a small sample size of people, so it's a lot of great athletes they just get. Because if we look at it with the one-on-one scene in basketball, they be popping a lot of NBA niggas in that one-on-one because when you just do the math, bro, 415 people, it's gonna be some great athletes that just get overlooked. 16,000 people, 1,600 people.
Swiper.
It's gonna be some great athletes.
Hit that MB, swiper. Hit that MB comment, please. Hit that MB comment. MB 34012. Hit that comment.
Oh, yeah.
At least that must have grew up in the most athletic hood ever. Send the scouts.
By the way, I'm
Trey,
looking at
you love football, right? Trey, you love football,
Yes.
right?
My
Trey, you 19? You 19 or 20? You 19?
I'm 19.
At 19, so let's say 2 years ago, 17, you can make 3-4 million a month streaming. Would you play football though?
No. What would I play football for? If I'm making that much money and I'm able to provide for my family at the end of the day, there's no point of me trying to risk my body, put my body on the line to get to a point where I would want to be making.
And make that make less than that.
Yeah, that doesn't even make sense. Like,
By the way, I'm looking at it right now based on historical data from the NFL Combine. Roughly 15% of players, 15 run a 4.5 or faster at the Combine. 15% of athletes at the Combine.
Niggas
4.5
don't
or faster.
do it for the love of the game no more. Sad, man. Sad days we live in, bro.
Why is it a sad day that most people, for economical reasons, want to play football?
Because there's a
Can
lot
you
of
name?
ways.
Hey, Batman.
There's a lot of
Can
ways
you
to
name
make
10
money besides
athletes? Can you
football.
name 10? Can you name 10 athletes?
I mean, we just sit up here and play the dumb game, bro. And this is why I say I get
Can
so
you name 10
frustrated.
athletes? You
Everybody's
can.
so fake woke, but the nation's richest people never played a sport or damn near even went to college. So you mean to tell me is out of all the sports we could play, because you could play baseball and go straight to the league from high school. So out of all the sports we choose, right? Out of all the sports we could just fathom and
Does
play.
he know how hard it is to play baseball?
Soccer, regardless of whatever you talking about early, save that shit.
You think it's easier to play football than baseball?
Time out.
You think it's easier to play football than baseball?
You said for the money. Chat, if it's for the money, I would train myself to play ping pong if I got to. Listen here. So we talking about for the money. That's why I say this one for to call these niggas bullshit. So we talking about for the money. Out of all the sports we can sit here and fathom, out of all the things we can sit here and do to make money, we're gonna pick one of the most violent sports where niggas getting concussions, torn ACLs, broke shoulders.
Bro, it's a combination. It's a combination of love for the game.
So we don't
too,
love it. We don't love it though. But we say for the money, we're going to go to one of the sports that give out the smallest contracts out of all the three major sports: football, basketball, and baseball.
You don't think culture influenced society though? There's always been a connection. There's always been a connection, by the way. There's a reason, Bama. There's a reason why less than the MLB right now. The MLB right now, its African American population is the lowest it's ever been. Bama, but you need to stop, Bama, you need to stop, Bama, you need to stop. Okay, cool, Bama. But you realize the MLB right now is actively going into inner city communities like Atlanta because I've worked with them. The MLBP. Okay, Bama. Hold on. Bama, this is a joint show. Bama, it's a joint show with multiple people. You got to let other people talk. The issue is, Bama, the MLB right now Bama, is actively going into inner city communities to boost its black population because black people are no longer playing baseball to the level that we used to. There's reasons for that, Bama. All I'm saying is you're right. That is a very difficult sport. But like the idea that like a lot of us aren't playing it because we love it, of course we are. But to play it past a certain level, it takes some motivation outside of just playing it. I want to, Bama, you can at least agree with this, Bama. I know you can. Bama, getting a full ride scholarship, there is something to it that you also have access to getting an education, to being able to afford school, and being able to make something better of yourself. You know, is that not a motivation for a lot of athletes going to college, Bama? Yes or no?
How is that not motivational?
I didn't like school.
I said for athletes, not you. Athletes.
I guess, bro. Like that's why I said we grew up different, bro. I can't relate to you niggas, bro. I'm sorry. We can move on, bro. Obviously, we just grew up different, bro. Because dog, I was only going to class, the bare minimum, so you don't get kicked out. But like you said, y'all did it to get an education. Congrats. But it's a lot of niggas that wake up every day and just go get a 3.7. Go get a 3.7. They there for the education. Like,
You don't got to get a 3.7 to be there for
use-
the education, though.
Yeah,
No,
but this
to
is
get an academic scholarship, you got to get a
Without yelling,
3.75.
No,
Can I
we're
say
not
this?
talking about academic scholarships.
Can
We're
I
talking
say
about
this? Can I say this?
Go
Can I say this without yelling? There are 5 of us on this panel right now, and at least 4 of us are agreeing that yes, we can do it because we love it. But we also do it for the money. You are 1 out of the 5. That's just statistically just 5 people. So imagine you put 500 people in the room. Imagine you put 5,000 people in the room. Imagine you put 50 million people in the room. How many people you think gonna agree with you versus agreeing with us?
But I don't think Bama's all the way wrong that you have to have
I'm
a love
not
of the
saying
game.
that niggas
I'm
don't
not
love
saying you
love
are.
though. No one
But
ever
wait,
said
hold
that.
on.
But like I said,
Y'all can
in
hear
order
me.
to keep that
Trent, yeah, we
love,
can hear you
it's
finally.
incentives.
Alright,
MC Robinson,
so-
nobody said baseball
Hold on,
is the
Bama, hold on,
easiest
hold on.
way. They
So what,
said
Bama,
they
Bama-
played football. That's why I say y'all don't listen. They
So what are
said
y'all
they
saying?
was playing football for the money. When football is proven, this is facts. Football has the smallest guaranteed contract. If we was playing a sport for money, like if everybody just said, hey, if we playing a sport for money, why the fuck when you train yourself to play baseball or soccer? Because them niggas' contracts are
Can you be
so
fair?
big, bro. So
I'm
big.
But
Regardless-
Bama-
No. Listen right now. Because if we just doing it for the paper, bro, you
Now
can
stop.
go to
Hey, stop
Triple A.
encouraging it. You
You
laughing
can
at.
go
Stop
to Triple
encouraging it.
A.
Stop
You can go to
encouraging it.
Triple A and get millions from baseball, bro.
I'm
If
encouraging
we
it.
doing
Yeah,
it,
if you're a top draft pick, if you're a top draft pick,
Wait,
yes.
if we
Wait,
doing
but
it
hold
for the
on.
loot shit.
Well, you can't play baseball in the backyard, Bama. You can't.
Yeah, how many people play baseball? How many of y'all play baseball growing up?
Listen to you niggas, bro.
How many people got together to play baseball growing up?
Like, what are you talking
Little
about?
bit,
You
little
play
bit.
pitch in the backyard as a kid. You grow up loving football. Like,
Wake up. I'm finna wake up and go do inside run.
He get a crash out every 2 months, don't he?
For money. Well, you fucking stupid. You fucking
Come on, can I,
stupid.
hold on.
fat niggas can't play
Swiper,
baseball.
Swiper,
Get
hold
him
on.
outta
You can
here.
be an O lineman.
Swiper, am I good?
Yeah, you're good, Trent.
Okay, so let me ask this. I know I've been missing my Wi-Fi, all that shit. I apologize, but is Bama saying that majority of people that's playing football is just doing it for the love of the game?
Yeah.
Bama, can we beat that ass right now?
Like,
Can we beat that ass? You know, now,
Y'all
do
niggas sad,
do the love of the
You got it,
game.
bro.
Now the
You're
love
not
of the
doing it
game
for the
plays
love, bro.
a-
Y'all niggas
No,
sad, bro.
Now do the love of
If
the
you
game.
niggas is not playing
Yo,
football for the love,
come on, I
y'all
just
sad,
joined,
bro.
bro. I just joined. Chill out. Now, do people play for the love of the game? Absolutely. That has to play a part. But nigga, the most important part is getting to the fucking chicken. Get the fucking money. You need the bread. You use your athletic abilities to have the love of the game and get money. Like that's the
How many? Hey, Trent.
both.
How many people playing football if you making 100,000 a year doing it?
But you thought I'm doing fall camp, all this shit, just for the love of the fucking game?
literally, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say.
You think I'm about to do inside run, all these practices, all these workouts,
2 a days.
just for the love of the game?
Tylenol in my locker.
College football is 365, bro. This shit is all year round.
You're bugging out. You're
I
bugging.
love that shit, nigga. Fuck you,
Yeah, you're
talking about.
Bama, how long did you play college football for, Bama?
I
You
love
bugging.
that shit, nigga. What are you
Bama, how long did you play college football for?
I love that shit. I did that shit because I love that shit.
No,
nigga.
but Bama, how long?
not finna tell-
Early.
You're not finna
Ain't
tell
gonna
me,
answer the
bro.
question.
No, Trent. How Bama? How long did you play college football for? Like how many years?
4 years. You only can play 4, Swiper. I did.
So you
2
played-
years.
Not
played-
nowadays. Nowadays,
You played.
Nigga,
You played all.
I'm 34 years
You,
old. I
you were
did
on the
not
team. You were on the team for all 4 years, right?
Yeah, I played 2 years of JUCO, and then I played 2 years of D2 after that.
Okay. I will tell you that as somebody who had Tylenol in their locker for practice, I hated practice with the life of me, brother. I
Especially
couldn't
spring
stand
ball.
it. But to your point, I did love playing football. The game days were amazing, Bama. But Bama, you know this then. Playing, and D-Mac's going to come up here to educate us. What's up, D-Mac? Playing. He got his
You're late,
Augusta,
D-Mac.
he got his master. He got his Augusta cap
found out how
on.
to practice, bro, I love practice, bro.
I
didn't figure out how to practice.
You play
until
football?
My
Yes, sir.
my last year of junior college, Coach Chris showed me how to practice, bro.
Showed you how to
I
practice.
love practice, bro, because it was a chance for me to work on things in my game, bro, that I wasn't good at, bro. That's why I said I love practice, bro.
Yeah, I'm good.
That's why I said I love the game, bro. I love everything, bro.
No, that's cool, Bama. But no, Bama, I hear you.
Catching you. You think you about
fine.
to nigga, you think he
But Bama. I think the issue is Bama and D-Mac. We're talking about this is cultural issues. We're talking about economic motivations at this point. We're talking about all kind of stuff. Bama. The issue is, I do think there were a lot of people that did it for love of the game. But Trey, there were plenty of people. Welcome back. Finally, he's finally in here like he should be. Trent. There are plenty of people that I played with and that you played with that I knew that I worked out with the NFL that tried out. A lot of their teammates, they left after 5 years of college with a communications degree or a rec degree because they didn't spend enough time in the books because they thought I could make the league. I'm here for football. And then what happens? They don't end up doing nothing.
No disrespect. Them niggas is gym teachers at a high school.
That's great because gym teachers make money. They make money. Gym teachers make a lot of money. But I'm saying that a lot of them did not take the academic side seriously, Bama, because a lot of them came with the motivation of I'm here to go to the league. But then the issue is the 1% of the 1% of the 1% go.
My size though, based off the size I was playing ball, I maxed out my size, bro.
Why did you? How tall are you for real?
Who, me?
Yeah,
I'm 5'6".
Lorenzo Neal 5'6", 5'7".
So Bama, let me ask you a question. Would you turn down more money?
They said Lorenzo used to cook niggas and say vote for me for the Pro Bowl.
Bama, since you love the game, would you turn down more money in a contract? Let's say you in the NFL. Would you turn down more money in the contract to stay with your team and be able to build your team to be better and take a pay cut if you love the game that much?
Significant, like 15 to 20 million.
Yeah, like you the best player on the team. Are you taking a pay cut for your team to be better?
It depends on what position I play. So the NFL,
what position do you play?
This the NFL, so this different. Now this is a profession. This is a profession. So now
I thought we've been talking about NFL.
Look what the love of the game then got me, right? The love of the game has gotten me to the NFL to where now I can negotiate my talents with teams. For my services for teams for me.
That's what we've been trying to tell you the whole time, though, Bama.
But what I'm telling you, bro, my love for the game, bro, is what got me to this point. I didn't have it set out. Oh, I'm gonna make dollars and cents on this.
Yeah, you got us.
I love the game, bro, until it got me to this point, bro.
Yo, you can have a love for game
because what I'm trying to tell you, bro, everything don't go your way in football until you just get to the pros, bro. You have roadblocks at every level: high school, college, junior college, arena ball. You have speed bumps at everything that make you second guess. Do you like this shit? So if you're only doing it for money, once you meet something in your life that really stops it, bro.
Nobody's saying that you just do it for money, though.
No, Don Holloway was listed at 5'5" to play for the Broncos. No, you remember Don Holloway, Swiper? 5'5".
It's not about.
I play fullback.
It's a balance. You doing it for the love.
That's the worst position on the field.
You doing it for the love of the game.
Hey, Swiper, don't stop, man.
But it is.
Go ahead.
Come on,
please, Swiper. You trying to do this bullshit? Go ahead.
Can I ask?
Stop fucking stop gaslighting him, bro.
As much as I've been attacked today.
Yo,
go ahead, Trent.
You right. It's cool. I just know when we have a PC weekend, bro. We go put a lot of this shit to the test, bro.
Look,
a lot of you talking niggas, bro.
Hold on. Look,
getting pads and helmets.
No, I don't need no pads or no helmets, bro. Bro, let's hear, bro. Swiper it early, bro. I don't need no.
Stop swiping early and shit. Cause I don't talk about your fucking height. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
You do.
I don't. I make 6 figures a year by telling jokes. I don't. You do. I don't give a fuck about football, bro. Like I don't. Swiper the one that has some numbers and had college shit. You compete with him. I'm not competing with you on this football shit. I don't care, bro.
No.
I don't compete. No, I don't though. I don't, nigga. I don't.
Too bad.
I don't. You hate Swiper because Swiper thinks he's bigger than you and he will destroy you on the football field. I don't argue with you. I don't care. I don't care.
No, too late.
I don't care about war stories about football. I don't care.
Too late, nigga. You already.
I don't care. There ain't no too late. I don't care.
You can carry all you
want. I don't care, and I let you. And you know what's so funny? I be letting you slide with the you would cook me shit. Bama, I would dog walk your ass on any football field. But I'm humble.
Be ready, boy.
I'm humble. You do that. You do that shit all the time. I'm humble. I let you get your shit on early. I want to. You want to kill shit.
When I
you want to kill shit.
I would have.
You wasn't caught me to kill shit. So like I know. Argue with Swiper. Yeah, that little ass shit. You are the smallest nigga in this room. You just fat.
You got speed.
Move on to Swiper. Move on to Swiper. Because I don't argue the football shit with you. I don't care enough.
We on you.
I don't tell war stories.
You, nigga.
I didn't have to stop doing what I love, nigga. I still do it. I tour. I'm on the road. I write for niggas. Like I still do what I do.
I'm on you.
I still do what I do. Don't come on me. Don't come to me. Swiper the one you think you would have tore up. Swiper the one that actually had NFL combine. Argue with him. Argue with the high class nigga you think you can fight with. Argue with Trent. Argue with the niggas who could have went to the league. I couldn't have went to the league. Argue with them.
You
gotta bring my name up.
Too late. You on a football show.
I would like to ask.
You on a football show. I would have tore your ass up. Like I said, when I hand you this ball, boy, you better be ready. You and Swiper, both of you niggas.
Y'all understand? He attacked me in football all the time. I don't even respond to this shit. That's what I mean by humble. I don't respond to shit. Trent has let it be known. If Trent didn't fuck his hand up, he probably been in the league. Swiper has let it be known he had league like actual tryouts. I don't do none of that shit.
Y'all asking me. I can't contain Bama. Shit. I've been trying to contain Bama this whole show, especially when y'all weren't here, it was impossible. He was literally going on runs, and then there's no way to stop him. And I can't kick him off because there's only 3 people on the show. It started because he was dismissing speed, and then he attacked me in my state first because he was big up in where he's from, and the athletes. So it turned into a spiral. I can't control all this.
You're not even being fair. You just told Swipe, but you would have been one of the best niggas in his state. That's just nice. It's not fair to say something like that.
So
that's just not fair to say something like that.
What's the initial premise? I'm so confused. I don't know how this started.
I think it started. D-Mac, I think it started with
my mic mute for the rest of the show.
We were giving speed props, Trent. That's how it started.
We were running with Smitty on that one deep pass from Jalen.
Just period. But we were talking about him racing Ashton, all that stuff.
He's an impressive athlete. Like
he is.
Is he a great athlete for a normal person? D-Mac.
Yeah, for a normal person, absolutely.
He's a great athlete even for an athlete. He's a great athlete in general.
He's fast as hell, strong as hell. He can move laterally. He's not like Logan Paul, who is crazy. He didn't WWE.
But Logan Paul is a good athlete too. He's just a better one.
I'm saying
Logan's an athlete. He's just not,
he's
a bodybuilder.
I watch WWE, so I see all the athletics, all the backflips we doing. I'm talking about like side to side, nigga stiff as fuck. At least speed, he can move all laterally. He's fast as hell, strong as hell, can jump. He's a great athlete for a regular person. You're fucking right. Like that's just, I think that's just. I think when you watch him, even when Jalen Hurts blurred speed with Smitty, I'm not gonna lie, he was fake step for step with Smitty, and again, Smitty is one of the best receivers, like top 15 receivers in the league. Like, bro,
but you also know, Trent, that chase speed is different. When you're chasing somebody, you're faster than you normally are by yourself because your body's like in overdrive. You gotta. So he's not as good of an athlete as Devonta Smith. But he's still a really good athlete.
Look at he's not as good. He's not as good of an athlete as a Heisman Trophy winner, and he's a streamer. Like, come on, bro.
And then to move to D-Mac, I said because Bama was saying it's easier to do what they're doing than it is for the NFL athletes. I then asked the question: is it harder? I would make an argument. Speed and Kai are better at what they do than 99% of NBA and NFL athletes. That was the conversation.
You said what?
Meaning at their apex, Kai and Speed are better at their particular craft than players are that play at the 99% of the athletes are in their sport. Because they're the preeminent. They are the cream de la cream of streaming.
If you're measuring it by
just success, just how good they are in their field. That's it.
Yeah, then by that measurement, yeah. But we can
I
also
don't know about 99% though.
But
no, definitely 99%. It's for sure.
Whatever you want to put that, because there's a lot of streamers out
there. You know how much?
Wait,
it's not about that. It's not about that.
I say speed is like the Patrick Mahomes of streaming, bro.
Can I answer really quick?
I can see
that. Go to D-Mac.
I think that it's a little bit unfair to have the conversation because as much as I think that speed is like really cool as a streamer, the things that he does and the work that he puts into it and stuff, and Kai to an extent, I just think speed is a little bit better in some ways. But it's different than what it takes to be an NFL player.
Of course.
The things you have to do. So because there is a level of you have done this for your entire life, you have grinded through it, you have gone through the 1% at high school, at college to get to the NFL level, never mind to be able to actually play in the NFL level on a consistent basis. There is a great deal of different things that you have to learn along the way that I do feel is it's like hey, you could be in the 1% as far as surgeons in the entire country compared to 1% of steel workers in the country. And that's not to denigrate the steel workers, but there is a level of difficulty to the job that you can argue is higher as far as that's concerned, which would make it more impressive, which is why I would only say that comparison may be a little bit off. It is, in my opinion, harder to be an NFL player than a top 1% streamer. I mean, do believe
but what do you mean about
it's hard to say that. Yeah. It's hard to say that because at the end of the day,
so you saying the OnlyFans
it's levels to
more
it.
Influential than these WNBA these women basketball players.
Some high end, yeah.
All they have to do is turn on the camera and show.
Don't do that. No, you diminishing what they doing, bro.
That is the exact same thing as what
downplay what he's doing. You trying to downplay what he's doing?
Turning on a camera.
Bama. It's levels to this. This dude started off doing streams on TikTok, doing stuff on TikTok. Like,
still don't mean.
No, stop.
Still does not mean it has
24-hour streams. They do 24-hour streams.
Comparing
24-hour stream.
Nigga,
what were they doing, Trey?
Right, number one, him comparing
sit in front of the camera for 24 hours and let me know.
Sitting in front of the camera 24 hours.
No, stop, bro, stop. You comparing an OF streamer to a
all I gotta do is sit down at the Bucks facility and I'm gonna get good. I'm gonna become an NFL player.
That's not how it works either.
Be entertaining for 24 hours. It's not just sitting there and just looking at me.
You talking about disrespecting? You're literally disrespecting streaming. Nigga, do you know how much fucking pain you got to put in to be where fucking Speed and Kai at? What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, I personally don't feel like I'm not trying to denigrate the work that they put in.
7 years, literally, since a nigga had a rat in his crib. What are you talking
exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's levels to streaming too. It's not like you just automatically get to the top of streaming.
The nigga Speed was in his mama house who didn't want him streaming 2K, playing Fortnite, been streaming for years and years. You try to disrespect the streamers? It's fucking crazy. You know how much pain you have to put in? Like, what are you talking about, bro? That's
yeah, I would say the mental strain is up there with the physical strain that it takes to be in the NFL, to be a streamer to that extent. Like, I'm talking about 24-hour streams for a month straight. Not 24-hour streams for a month straight.
But Trey, but make sure we don't get distracted though. But D-Mac took another area, Trent. D-Mac, it was never about the level of work. What it is about you and your field and how good I'm talking. And then how good you are in your field is the comparison. Yeah. I think Speed is like literally at the preeminent of what he does. Yeah, there are not many athletes that are just as good in their field of work as Speed is in his. That was the original conversation. Of course, like becoming a football player.
Just real quick,
any of that stuff takes crazy work.
And we're comparing them. Kai is a Michael Jordan streaming, and then Speed is the LeBron streaming. And we're comparing them. But I'm gonna be back quiet again.
If streaming was so easy, my pace is about to hit 3K. I'd be at 50K. And that shit ain't easy. You don't just sit down and just talk. You just
it's definitely hard, bro. It's hard, bro.
As fuck.
To build up to the level that guy like Speed kind of had to, for sure.
You know how long it took Players' Choice to get to 5K I'm watching on Twitch to 120,000? 6 years.
It takes a long time.
It's been to what?
You see how quick these NFL players podcasts blowing up? Bro.
Why?
Why?
Now do the math. Why?
You're about to make Swiper's point.
Why? And then having a platform already, like an actor, for instance. Just give you economics lessons. Everybody, you brought up a platform, right? Bama, you brought up a platform. You said OF. I remember distinctly when there was an actress named Bella Thorne. Some of y'all might remember this, when she got on OF, and then she literally rigged the game, and she made $10 million out of nowhere. And then all of a sudden, OF had to change all their rules, which then changed how everybody else that was on the platform got their money. They had to change stuff because an actress walking onto a platform, it botched the system. When you have a following already and then you step into an industry, then yeah. Didn't Cristiano Ronaldo, when he started a YouTube, got like 100 mil in like a couple months, if that?
Like obviously, let's just say a hypothetical situation. If YB made a music pod, obviously the nigga's gonna make millions of money off the muscle because he has.
Yeah, that's easy.
He's established.
That's why Joe Budden doing what he's doing.
You're comparing Speed.
But what did it take for YB to be established? Talk about that hard work.
Yeah, exactly. He had to grind, get to where he was supposed to be at too. Exactly. Nobody knew him. Speed and Kai, another situation. They're just streaming.
They started.
Nobody knew.
Timing has a very huge role to play with this.
Of course.
When Kai and them started versus when you started, it was already millions of podcasts talking about football training. So the fact that you got 3K in a saturated market is very impressive. When they started, Twitch and all of that bullshit was new.
That's crazy.
So it was all new. Nobody knew nothing about it.
78 mil.
When who started?
Kai and,
nothing.
That's not true. People been streaming on Twitch for a while.
People been streaming.
No, the type of
are not
content they was
pioneers.
doing, the IRL stuff, nobody was doing it on Twitch.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Everybody was doing on
DDG's been doing that for so long.
What everybody was doing on Twitch was streaming video games. All the video games.
That's not true.
Nick Merckx, all of them.
That's not true.
Them niggas started the little IRL stuff.
This is all season content, D-Mac. Welcome to the show, brother.
They started the little IRL stuff, bro. Like that's when it blew up, bro.
No,
that's when they blew up.
Even let's just say that Speed and Cotty hype, because I think that's wrong. But because I've seen multiple people, because IRL shouldn't be around forever. Let's just say it was like that. Even then, Kai doing he's doing now, having 20 million followers on Twitch. Nigga, that's one of one. Speed going all across the country, doing all of these fucking streams.
The world,
literally across the world. He goes across the world.
Like, well, it's a cream rises to the
everybody knows him. It's not like he just going. Everybody knows him when he get there. Nigga, that's one of one shit. There's no diminish that. No nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
I think the timing point, there's credence to that. I don't think that you can attribute the entirety of the success of that, because ultimately you have to be quality to rise to the top to get where Speed or Kai has gotten to. So I think that you see the work that they've put in to be at the top of their game, and I think the initial premise of them being better than 99% of NFL players is perfectly, valid as far as success is concerned. I think it's different though than what you have.
Kai did a random giveaway in the middle of New York. So many people showed up, the mayor had to get involved.
Yeah, that was crazy. They had to that is crazy motion, to be fair. I mean, some of the stuff that you see Speed going overseas and seeing all the people that show on his.
So I'm not gonna lie, Jokic right now, just to bring it back to basketball, Jokic walk around a family fun center right now with his kid, which he has. Hey, you know what I mean? Like people will show him love, like, but they know in Denver, they'll respect him. Speed walk into a restaurant, bro. It's you know what I mean? It's like he Ronaldo, Messi, the way he get attention, bro.
Kai is doing streams with LeBron James.
Hey man, y'all boys got it, bro. Streamers better than athletes, bro.
That's not what the conversation was.
The grind. I said you were trying to diminish the grind that it takes to become a streamer to that level.
It's crazy.
I just know the grind it took to get better at a sport, like. Nigga, to gain a new skill at a sport, nigga, it takes so much practice.
Bama, you know how hard it is to stay relevant in this world with people with attention fans that go like this?
How many lazy athletes, Trent, do we know that didn't do anything outside the workout?
Just from experience, I call Cat.
I was just talking about lazy athletes, bro.
If you're
there are plenty of them.
If you're physically gifted,
plenty of them.
If you're physically, I think it's. I'm not trolling when I say this, and I think it's probably easier to go out there, get film, and get scholarships more than just be one of the top streamers in the world.
That's not crazy to say. That's not crazy to say.
It took me 1 year of varsity football, and I got 40 O's. I played 1 year.
Well, that's because you're a Nepo child. What I was gonna say is, how many niggas fall off after high school? But y'all know this. There are Trey. You got teammates right now. Matter of fact, you might be one of them. You might be one of them, Trey. I'm not saying
you. How many niggas fall off after their freshman year?
Okay, Bama. Trey, you're playing right now with people in college. There are people you do workouts with in the offseason. Don't take it serious.
These boys got it, bro.
The
game that I played,
some of the best players too.
And that's the most frustrating cases.
I had to be in a different patch of the matrix, bro. Because
the niggas
I was around,
you were.
It was niggas working, throwing up, bro, from putting in work, running hills.
Definitely them type of people too.
Yeah, a lot of us,
bro. Like,
a lot of us.
They put the work in beforehand.
But I'm saying though,
I remember the talk I had, bro, with Deion Lacey, bro. This nigga
Who?
broke down what I had to do, bro. I played for the Buffalo Bills, bro. gave me like a real talk, bro. I had this purple cloud and pink sky vision of what college football was.
Were you high?
Real life senior broke that shit down for me, bro. Gave me the amount of pounds I need to lose, what areas of emphasis I need to work on when I'm working out, bro. Realest interaction I ever had, bro, with an athlete, bro. That bro, real life, bro. A lot of people up here wouldn't like them type of talks because you.
Who's like up here wouldn't like that?
But what I'm saying is, bro,
which one of us?
It's crazy to think that.
In the Bible, who among us?
I mean, you're right, bro. You're right, bro.
It's different. It's different scenarios.
You're right, bro. That shit don't.
It's different scenarios. It's different scenarios for different players. Like, for example, I'm not even trying to diss you. It's going to be easier for somebody to me like work out versus you being a 5'6" fullback. You have to work hard. Like, it's just different scenarios for different things for people to get what they got to do, bro. It is what it is. That's just a game of football, and that's just a game of just business, like just in general. Because football is a business at the end of the day. When you make it to the college football, NFL, that shit turn into a business. So it's like, bro, at the end of the day, you can't just like how you talking about we dismissing these athletes, you can't dismiss these streamers and these regular niggas who's putting in content day in, day out, every fucking day, posting 20, 50 times a fucking month.
Trent. What's that comedian name? Country Rain. That nigga posts like 100 videos a month.
Yeah,
you know, and I've worked with him.
To do that shit.
And look, and in my profession, I've helped write some of them. But I asked Trey the same thing. Hey, Trent, if you could literally at 17, 18 make $3-4 million a month doing streaming, would you have ever play football?
You said what?
If you could have made $3 or $4 million a month doing streaming at 17, 18, would you have ever gotten into football?
No.
That's what I said. $3 to $4 million.
I would still talk about football. I'll still watch football every day. If I'm making $3-4 million streaming and I don't got to worry about me getting injured, what the fuck am I playing the sport?
What am I putting my body on the line for?
We're not putting my body on the line for.
Like, it's not about the love. Like, people, we still love the game.
It's not even.
I mean, but Trent, I think to Bama's point though, I would have played sports even if I was a rich man for sure. Absolutely, 100%. But I also will say though, bro, like I think Bama, this started off the reason why I got so hot and heavy in here, and I'm not talking about the good hot and heavy, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the bad hot and heavy, where Bama said he hates people with ulterior motives that play football. And what I'm saying is that, bro, most of us did because you ain't got no choice. You can't just play sports for free in this world. That's just what it is. Everything costs money. Everything costs money. The pads cost money. The helmets cost money. The jock strap costs money. The hip pads cost money. The knee pads cost money. So when you go to college, well, I'm sorry, somebody had to pay for it. Maybe you play for like Salvation Army or something like that. I did too.
No, it's not. It doesn't cost for everyone. Like, so certain people, yes, certain average athletes that began and started out who dad was a coach. Yeah, I had to pay for it. I had a cousin, Kevin, who was the fucking truth. He didn't never have to pay for shit. No sport he played. Why? Because he was the most gifted nigga in the pool of athletes.
They handed him
all gifted niggas, and he was more gifted than them. So if you had to pay, let me fill it in for what you was, my friend. Unfortunately, you were the guy that had to pay for the gifted guys.
Why?
Sorry.
I had to pay for the gifted guys?
Unfortunately, bro. Some guys are late bloomers. Some guys
you realize, but you do so much talking that you don't know what you're talking about. Right, you have no idea who I am. You do a lot of talking. Like you have no idea who I am or about what I was. Like that's what I'm saying. You just talk.
If Bama wanted to say,
so I got to pay for pads on my bum. Like what?
No, it has nothing about. That's why I say y'all go to the extreme, bro. Like, tighten up, bro. Like real shit, bro. Tighten up right now, bro. Let's just have a conversation, bro. Tighten up.
So Bama,
no, in middle school,
nobody talking about the extreme, bro. Ain't nobody talking about.
Every family has to pay the dues in middle school.
Bro. Okay, bro. All right.
Everybody has to pay in middle school. I don't know that's what I'm trying to understand.
I had a middle school
if you play for the Power League, you have to pay for your stuff.
Where I'm from in Alabama, we had actual middle school football, bro. Like you didn't have to pay in middle school.
So Bama.
Yeah, I ain't have to pay. You ain't have to pay attention.
Yeah.
Bama.
I don't know what buddy talking about, bro. Yeah, I'm talking about specifically Little League, AAU.
I don't know what y'all talking about, bro.
Sport you play, bro.
I did Pop Warner, so the state we had sponsors. So
yeah, we did not.
So Bama. If you get paid $3 to $4 million a month, like early asked me a train, if you get paid $3 to $4 million a month to stream, you are going to go pay Division II college football And you're gonna
I'm still
cut
playing
streaming
football.
out.
Division III
No,
college
I'm going to
football.
go play. I'm going to go pay to play at Alabama. If I got,
Pay?
if I got 3-4 million
You're not
already,
playing at Alabama.
I am going to pay.
You're not
to
walking
go
on at
play.
Alabama.
You done lost
Alabama,
another fucking
bro.
five.
So you could be one of the white women at USC then when they was faking scholarships and all that stuff, and they were paying for buildings and on the team.
I don't know.
That's not how it works.
I don't know what
You
they're
get to
talking
come on.
about.
Wait. So you
Because
saying
You saying you would pay for you to be involved is a different that
Because
alone defeats
you-
everything.
I think he's
you
saying.
walked
I
this
think
up.
he's saying you would
You
You
pay.
walked
You
this
would
up
pay
at the beginning, bro, and we're gonna highlight it again, bro.
Yeah, he's basically being a walk-on. He's paying to be a student and he's walking on to the team.
Like, come on, bro.
You're not even gonna be playing. Walk-ons don't even get practice reps.
Mind y'all,
we
he
going straight-
just came and swiping for saying, "I'm sorry, brother, you had to pay, but you just admitted that, nigga, you would pay just to wear an Alabama jersey."
I'm not gonna lie.
Like, come on, bro.
If y'all
But I'm
want to
just saying,
say,
y'all missing the point,
bro,
bro.
That's what you said.
If y'all want to say
But,
that,
but guess what? Just to end this, just so people know, I didn't pay for anything sports related after middle school for a reason. So I want Bama to realize who he's talking to. I'm with you. You also paid my fees because you were a Jag. Because you were a Jag, you paid for all my stuff. So what I'm saying is, I'm with you. But that's it.
I don't have no
You.
pride, Swiper, bro. I done had y'all around my coach and came up here, bro. I didn't get good until junior college. I met Coach Chris. I have no problem saying that, bro. But regardless, I'm keeping it real about a lot of this stuff what y'all talking about. When you talking about people got to pay for this and people got to pay for that. Some athletes don't have to pay for it because they were better than the pool of other athletes, bro. If you had to pay,
But Colorado was sweet though. Well, we didn't have to pay.
Bama, look. If you want to say that, I guess you got more love than me, Trey, Swiper. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going. Like I don't give a fuck because I think that's a dumb ass decision. Honestly, to say that, if I make 3-4 million, I'm gonna go pay to go to Alabama when niggas can literally just walk on and still keep the money. That's fucking stupid.
No, but to be a walk. By the way, just so people understand, there's preferred walk on and there's walk on. You have to be able to play. You can't just be a guy. You got to actually be able to play. Come out here. We'll see what happens. Walk on is try out. And by the way, just so people know what a walk on is, a walk on tryout is at the end of camp in August, and they have little hurdles and cones set up where the coaches will just run them through. Almost zero people make walk on. By the way, almost zero.
Hey, Trent, Bama said if he making 3 or 4 million, he finna be a sponsor, nigga. He finna be a booster.
Bama basically said,
like I said, if I get paid 3-4 million in the stream, I'll still watch. I'll still go hoop.
If y'all think I'm gonna just go out there how I am after 2 knee surgeries, y'all just fucking.
But Bama, you saying you gonna pay? You gonna give up a job giving you 3 to 4 million a month to go pay to essentially have another job? That's what college football is. It's a job.
Then you're not playing.
And you're not playing.
You get your shit, bro.
And you're a scout teamer. You're a scout teamer.
That don't even make sense.
We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know what I would be. We don't know what I would be.
Alabama in 2009.
We don't know.
Bama, what's your class?
4 M's.
Bama, what class are you?
Up 4 M's, bro.
Hey, Bama, what class are you?
Training?
Wait, Bama, what class are you?
2010, high school.
That means you be coming in the 2011 year?
Upshot on them, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Bro.
But Bama,
I'm up 4 M's,
bro. Bama, really.
We're gonna have to rename this from the press box, bro.
Just different mindsets.
No,
That's slow. That's stupid.
But simply,
y'all boys, because this is what I'm saying, bro.
Simply because of the genetics alone, there is only but so much that you would.
Thank you, D-Mac. Thank you, D-Mac.
You're talking about generational
There's no
wealth.
other way
But see, this is what I said. I probably
Thank you,
gotta,
D-Mac.
Steve, D-Mac, I probably gotta show you my highlight tape. So
What is-
I would love to see it. I would watch it.
He could have been Lorenzo Neal. He could have been Lorenzo Neal. He could have been Lorenzo Neal.
Please.
Because that's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
D-Mac, I got the record. I got the record right now. 31 reps on 225, maxed out at 500 on bench press. Power clean another 315.
Very strong. Nobody's ever said you're not.
Another 315.
Time out. What is? Hold on. What is? No.
Ran a 479. Ran a 479.
What is you holding 4 M's? Hold on. What is you holding 4 M's? You being a 5'6" fullback?
I wouldn't have played fullback, jackass.
What are you playing then?
I wouldn't have played fullback.
What are you playing?
If I was up 3-4 M's, this is what I would have did. I would have did track training for a year. If this is the plan, right? This is the plan to go play at Alabama because these niggas dumb, bro. I had my daddy in my life. My daddy was a real coach, bro. So what I would have did, I would have shifted that because I was kind of chubby, bro. I would have listened. I would have did track for a year, bro. Changed my whole physique because that training is some serious, bro. I would have did track and I would have played slot because I got good routes and hands, bro. So 5'6" at Alabama in the slot is more doable because you got guys like Tyrone Prothro. You got a lot of guys that came through, Kenneth Darby, small, but at the end of the day, they play skill positions. Do you have 5'6" fullback? No. So you play something.
So you would have became Dan Sproles? You became Dan Sproles? You became Dan Sproles?
Slot receiver. Slot receiver, Bama.
You became Dan Sproles?
Yeah.
Bama, you would have played slot receiver.
Bro, you don't even know me, bro.
Y'all
Like I said, I got routes and hands, bro. Them the two things you need to play football. These are the two things you need to play receiver, bro. Routes and hands.
Nah, bro. This nigga's crazy. This is crazy, bro.
Look, you had a plan, so that's the important part.
Wait.
Okay.
Slot receiver, bro.
I just don't know how realistic that plan would have been.
It's cool. It's cool to have a plan.
It's good that you had a plan.
So number one, you're saying
there's 328 people watching live. Go ahead and like the stream, please.
So you're saying you would have been. So you're doing this track program. You're shedded the weight. You would have been a 5'6" slot receiver.
Yeah.
Hold up. Can I say this? I'm gonna name you the smallest niggas to ever play the game. So again, Trinidad Holiday was 5'5" for the Broncos.
Trenton Holiday.
Trenton Holiday was running 4'2".
Next on the list,
Can I say I'm gonna run track?
Dan Sproles.
You ain't gonna put a 4'7" to 4'3".
Dan Sproles.
You talking about right now? This is what I say. Y'all are so
Yo, are you dead ass?
We're talking about
receiver game. Come on, slot receiver, bro.
In high school, bro.
The reason why I said this is because look, I have good friends with Mark McMillan. For those that do know, was a Chiefs player back in the day. He was 5'7". But he was an exceptional athlete from a speed and agility standpoint. There is a level that you would have to get to play at
Jalen Waddle's 5'9", by the way, D-Man.
That's very difficult to achieve as far as that's
slot
you have to
receiver.
have top like 0.01% speed and agility to make that viable as far as that is concerned. So that's the only reason why I think it'd be a little bit difficult.
Jalen Waddle is 5'9".
What about Jacquez Rogers? Could he have been Jacquez Rogers?
No.
Bama, you love the game so much. Why don't you play 30 and up right now? Why you not play 30 and up? You love the game this much. Why you not playing right now?
That's dumb, nigga. I had 2 knee surgeries.
Devin has to 5'7". Devin McAllister. Could he have been Devin McAllister at 5'7"?
I think you be playing.
Bro, look at all the niggas you saying. You saying Dexter McAllister. Nigga, he was 5'9", 1 something, moving quick as
he was 5'7".
You're 5', exactly. They little niggas, bro. Bama's a little nigga, and he 230.
Here's my thing though. Trent, because I ain't shit in football. I'm not shit in football, Trent. Can you explain? I know niggas who ran 4.5s, right? 4.4, like my around 4.47. I know niggas who trains for a year just to take 5 seconds off that motherfucker, just to only get a 4.41, 4.42. You're not you're not going from a 4.7 to a 4.3, bro. Like, bro, there ain't no training.
You get from 4.6 to a 4.5.
Go to a 4.3. Like what?
No, you do. You do. You're gonna play a 5. If you're gonna play a 5.6, you do have to go to.
And this goes back to the original combo y'all had that I missed. If you can think that you can do all this shit and you didn't have the 2 knee surgeries, that you can go from a 4.7 to a 4.5, 4.4, then what the fuck Speed could do if you give him a year training and actually tell him to lock
I didn't say what 2.
Start the conversation over that, by the way.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all talking about me right now, bro. Like, I'm talking about when I played, bro. Like, I played at 5'6".
How did this turn into a speed conversation to Bama's past lives? Like, that's not how the conversation started.
Somebody put it in the chat that Bob Sanders was 5'8". The point being, Bob Sanders was a 4'3" guy. There is a certain level of speed and agility that you have to have.
Based off my power clean, though. Based off my power clean, I got enough explosiveness.
Niggas talking about power clean, bro. That shit.
But that's what that equates to. That's what.
No, but Bama, you're very strong. I don't know, but nobody's even like pushing back against that.
But I'm talking about.
But he's saying that
I hear you. Yeah, I know. I'm very familiar. Yeah, hand cleans are a great indicator. They're a great indicator.
That level of speed is just you have to have it inherently, and then you can train.
Wait. London Fletcher was 5'9".
A different athlete, different player.
5'6".
I would say, but London Fletcher was 5'9".
Yeah, but different kind of player. What was the linebacker that played for the Saints? D-Mac. He was also 5'7", 5'8". Linebacker played for the Saints. He was short.
You talking about Sam Mills?
Sam Mills. He was short too. Again, another absolute animal. Like
exactly. Bro. Like Niggas talking about we gaslighting Bama. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody
Y'all are,
gaslighting
bro.
them.
No,
but
Bama,
this is
you started this
I came in
conversation
here.
off going crazy, bro.
I think Duke Big
Lock
Lock don't understand
I
how
said, I
serious
said,
college
I said, with the
football
proper
is, bro.
train, this is how I started. I said, Speed is a great athlete now. I said, and he a nigga who don't even work out for like how football players work out. I said, with the proper training, Speed could probably be a world athlete. After that, this shit went downhill.
And Bama
took
said
that
no,
shit
he couldn't, no
as
matter
total
what.
disrespect.
Void. So when I slimmed down, when I actually slimmed down to 190, my squat
now,
went up. My squat and power.
No, I said it. I said he is this without any training. Imagine
if he grew up training.
Yeah, what he would be.
He possibly could be.
Hey, by the way, Trent, Bama also said that there's 25 million people in the United States that can run a 4.5 or faster. Do you agree with that?
8 to 10% of the world is what he said.
He said 8 to 10% of the United States. United States.
No.
Trent, D-Mac, do you think there's 25 million people in the United States that can run a 4.5 or faster?
Maybe that ran it at one point.
No, 25 million people.
No,
yeah, that sounds like a lot.
there's more people that would be closer running like
I don't know. Maybe
like
true.
a 5.5 than a 4.5.
But I then looked it up. I then looked it up in the NFL Combine. 15% of all Combine players ever have run 4.5 or faster. Combine athletes.
Only 15.
That's of thousands of athletes. There's like 1,500 to 2,000 of whatever that have run that fast. 20,000. So I'm saying in the world, in the United States alone, bro, I don't know what the number is, but there. Matter of fact, I want to say it like this: there's not 100,000 people that can run 4.5 or faster. 100,000.
There's only 300 million people. But I think that would be. I would like to see how they came up with that number. As far as that's concerned, I don't know if that's an accurate number, but maybe ran it at one point.
No. Stop being nice, D-Mac. No.
That
25 million people. No.
Optimistic.
There's no way in the world.
There's a million people that play just so context. There's a million people that play high school football.
Yeah, I don't think that's accurate.
But I mean, even half of them can run a 4.7.
Like this is what I'm saying. Like if you're running sub 4.5, legitimately with what we're talking about, that is speed you're born with, and then you refine over time. That's
not true.
I believe so. That I could be wrong.
As a player, because I used to be slow, and you could definitely develop speed through hard work and workouts. But obviously, it's genetically a little bit. But
Trent, can you develop speed again? Can you be a 4.6 guy and then go to 4.3?
Oh, to 4.3, I don't know. To 4.3 is a little bit crazy.
Wait,
my professor at my university actually got a dude from a 4.6 white dude to a 4.3.
It depends how that 4.6 looks. Because people can run a 4.6 because of bad technique, not because of speed, just because they don't have the steps and stuff.
Yeah.
But I definitely believe it's easier to. I mean, you can
bare minimum,
speed.
bare minimum.
But the other part of this is the fact that a 4.6, or I'd say every 4.4 isn't built the same, because there's 4.4s that translate and 4.4s that don't actually being in play. Yeah. So that is also if we're saying functionally, that's also a difficult thing to capture too.
Yeah, niggas gotta show me you going from a 4.6 to a 4.3. I call it straight bullshit. I do like what Jimmy Ryder said. You can go from a 4.42 to a 4.35. Yeah, we didn't seen it. Going from a 4.78 to a 4.45, you've never seen that before. Unless you're like a freshman, and then like you're a freshman running a 4.7 versus you're a senior. Like that's mad years. Like somebody who's like in college or something like what are we talking about then? Like I'm confused. Like damn, you gotta what white person that he went from a 4.6 to a 4.3? Where was he at? What was he in high school?
It was in Minnesota. He played for the Cleveland Browns. Matter of fact, he won the Drake relays. I can't remember what buddy name was, but legit ran a 4.48. It was like a 4.82 or some shit. By the time his junior and senior year rolled around, he went into Drake relays, and he ended up going to. I can't remember buddy name, bro. Like white dude though, played for the Browns.
374 people in here watching live. Let's get up to 400. This has been a great episode, y'all. I want to make sure we get all this stuff in here. Void Century, $5 super chat for Bama. Hey, Bama, we want to pay you this NIL to play college ball. Nah, I don't even need money, though I'm broke. Could I do this S for the love of the game?
You said, I love the game. I love the hustle.
I love the game. I love the hustle. Bama, you take back anything you said today?
Hey, man, shit.
You want to apologize to your friends?
When I was playing football, bro, it wasn't no NIL, bro. You got a full ride. I mean, I'll still do it again for the love of the game, bro. Like, I don't know. I love the game, bro. I loved everything that
Do you want to apologize to any of your
Loved
friends for
all the
anything you said
growing
today?
pains. Love all the growing pains that
See how
come
Bama speed
along
through
with
that?
it. Love all the growing
Do you want to
pains that come
apologize
along
to any of
with
your
it.
friends for anything that you said today?
Whether I'm right or wrong, whatever the case may be, still don't change the fact that I played football for the love of the game.
Bama, do you want to apologize to any
I
of your
just
friends
got
for
some
anything you
other
said today?
amenities with it. I got some other amenities that came with it, but I started out with the love of the game, bro.
Bama, do you want to apologize to any of your friends today?
Okay, niggas gotta explain me how swiping earlier being nasty.
Cause, bro, you ain't been on the show, bro. They just been gaslighting, bro. Like just been being nasty.
Early, is that what happened? Is that what happened early?
Being nasty.
Early,
bro.
when he said that we're doing this fake Tyler, because I remember I gave a motivation speech about why people play college football early. Did he or did he not say y'all in this fake Tyler Perry nonsense? Not everybody's stories like that, and y'all not like that. To which you got defensive and brought up your family history. Is that not what happened early?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just want to make it known we didn't make any accusations at all. What happened is Bama, because this is Bama, gets extremely
Hey man,
emotional.
every black person poor. We all play for money, bro. We all selling our souls for football.
Selling our
sports
souls
around the world, bro. Congrats, bro. Congrats, bro.
I don't think
there's no
selling
other
your
ways to
soul.
make money.
Friends would do it.
There's no other ways to make money in the ghetto but sports.
So, Bama,
bro.
let me ask you,
Congratulations.
This literally all started because we praised Speed on his athleticism.
So, Bama, one
No,
last-
this all started because y'all got mad. I said he was a cool athlete. So y'all started.
No, you said there's a bunch of. You said your words. There's a bunch of niggas in the hood that can do the same thing Speed doing.
Okay. I mean, I guess it's not.
Nay,
I don't think there's a lot of 4.40s and go ahead.
If you take away scholarships, who keeps playing?
I wouldn't have. I can tell you that much. I had to get a job. I would have had to get a job.
If you take away scholarships and you still able to go to school for free,
Who? Wait, what?
like what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Take away scholarships, Trent?
How do you go to school for free for a scholarship?
Exactly.
So y'all was going to school. So you was going to school for education?
Is
You
this
just
nigga
said
serious?
wait. By the way, Trent, he just tried to say that black people live by the narrative that we all poor and
This
come
is
from the
why I
hood.
say,
So
bro,
black people can't go to school for an education?
This is why I say y'all gaslighting, bro.
Whoa. What's the gaslight? No, what's the gaslight?
Nah. You can't be that ass right now.
What's the gaslight? What's the gaslight,
Because,
man?
bro,
He just said that y'all go to school for school. That's what he just said. Do we go to school for school?
Because
I'm lost, to be honest.
I
with you.
played
don't know what's
I
going on.
played
I don't
football.
know what's going on.
I played football within dreams of making it to the NFL,
to the league. Okay, yeah.
to the league, right?
Mm-hmm.
School was just in the way.
Sure.
You just had
Yeah,
to do that. So I did
Sure.
bare minimum to stay eligible because technically,
I'm not
hold on,
gonna-
wait,
For the love of the game. For the love of the game.
wait,
I got
because
you. Hold on,
technically, because I worked as admin at a college. If you make a 3.75, you could get an academic scholarship and pay for school and maintain
Bro,
that. Because there's
academic
other ways,
scholarship pay for the whole school?
DMAT, it's other ways. I'm not listening. I'm talking to DMAT right now. It's other ways you can pay for college besides sports.
Okay.
Yes.
I've never heard of
If we there to go to college.
I've never heard of
If we there to go to
2.75
college.
GPA being enough to get a full ride academic scholarship
3.75.
anywhere.
It's 3.75. You're not listening.
Oh,
3.75. It's statistically
just for
proven you
so
would
just
have
for
a
the chat-
full ride if you maintain a 3.75.
Look. All right, remember, look, just for the chat, I'm not trying to gaslight because
It's a 3.2 to qualify.
I
for
know
scholarship.
niggas, and there are stories where people be like, "Oh yeah, like what Bama was saying, that is true, but that is not the normal.
Wait,
that's not just a normal.
Wait, Bama. You if you have a 3.75 GPA, you could get where? Free scholarship where? Free academic scholarship where?
Any university. What are you talking
I
about?
had a 3.8 GPA in high school. I did not have that. I did not have free.
So what you do? So this is what you do because this is what used to be my job. So now you go leverage that 3.8 GPA because it's a lot of funding at all the schools that we go to. Like for instance, the one school I was at, we had $1 million of unclaimed scholarship money for kids like you with 3.8s and higher. They just don't know to go to there and apply for those scholarships. 8,000 here, 10,000 here, 2,000 here. That all adds up to where you don't have to pay for anything. So you need to go into where your counselor is and ask, are there any scholarships available right now? It's also companies that will pay for you to go to school, young man. man. This is what I'm telling you away from the football field, because once I work away from the football field, I see so many resources that's allocated to children on college campuses that we don't apply to because we're too busy trying to be a football player. But if you got a 3.8 GPA, I guarantee you go to your founder's office right now, tomorrow, Monday, whenever, go to your founder's office or go to your counselor right now, and I guarantee you scholarship money there for you. It all add up.
Okay, what did I miss? Because he said that we didn't go to school for school.
Bama, I agree with shit that's saying right now. I'm not.
Yeah, that point I think.
What Bama said, like I said, most niggas like most school is in the way. But and there also is another half where people you want to make it to the league and also get your degree and actually get your matches and all that shit. So like I think it's both. I think it goes both ways. So I don't think Bama's wrong on that point.
Yeah, but Bama, you really don't believe that a lot of people are going to
greats. There are literally some NFL greats that I literally niggas know that like had like a 5th grade reading level and they in the league.
No, for sure. But Bama, you don't think a majority of people go to school to play sports to also go to school like for football?
I think football, how much stressful it was on my body going from mat drills to workouts. I don't see how could you say you going to school for school when I'm in my 8 a.m. and I'm fighting for my life.
Well, that's the whole point. Is there? I think that would be
fighting for my life listening to social studies right now.
Social studies in college.
Come on, you get the point, bro. Come on.
No, but I'm saying like Bama in school. Like
gaslighter, bro. Like,
no, I'm not. I'm really not Bama. You've been. It's not. You're using words that you obviously don't know how to associate. You've been disrespecting people all day. So I'm trying to understand. Bama, how Bama? Just because you get emotional and you get disrespectful, and then you don't like when people do it to you, go ahead and jump off the stream. So what I'm trying to understand is that how? Wait, Trent. So you don't think it makes sense that if I'm going to school and beating my head against the wall every day in practice, that I shouldn't also want to get my degree, especially if they're paying for it?
Yeah,
that's like a motivation, clearly.
And there's also I said like what bro just said in the text. I was about to say there's also some people that know that they actually have like they might need a plan B and they know they're not good enough to make the league.
100%.
There are really athletes who go to the NFL, make money, and still come back to college and finish their degree because they understood they bullshit then, and they'll come back and go finish it. Like I can finish my action.
I say it's both ways because like.
Yeah, a lot of people go to the league and make money and lose it.
It's just
no, but hold on, Trent, because somebody said Swiper acting like a lot of most kids are there for education. Now, I think, but Bama also just made the point that you try to say that like every black kids come from struggle, every black kid this and that. Well, a lot of black kids go to school and play sports. That's also a stereotype. A lot of us do. It's just you don't hear about a lot of us that do because apparently there's a mythology out there that we're only going to school for sports when many of us go to school for sports, but also to make sure we do get an education and we make better of ourselves because most of us wouldn't have gone to school and been able to afford to go to school if we didn't play a sport. That was the only way out. So I think that's what I'm saying. Like I don't
some of us treat it like a 2-for-1 deal.
I think there's a good cultural shift that the majority of those athletes are going to school and saying, hey, this is something that I need to be up and up on to make sure that I have this, regardless of where my career does go in the sports realm, to make sure that I have a fallback option. I think that there has been a cultural shift towards the majority in that aspect, which is good. It should be that way.
I, like I said, even with the shit that Bama said, I agree on it because if I didn't get hurt and I'd have just went in like to where I was going to go commit to, nigga, school would just be in the way. I'm just going to do what I need to do. So the bigger part of making the league. But since I got hurt, I'm gonna go finish my degree, this and that. Yeah, like that shit plays. It goes hand in hand depending on what you talk about.
But I think the fact that people have been, and this is also the dumb part.
Saying wholeheartedly because I agree. Like I literally agree with some of the shit that he's saying.
This is the other side of that, and this is why people in the chat that are on the opposite side of this are dumb. Because what happens is, I want you to realize because I'm about to explain it. They institutionalize a lot of football players to not care about their degree. I don't think people know this. When you go to Baylor and go to other schools like that, you're incentivized to be in the easiest programs possible to not be a distraction from your football. And by the way, they tell the parents this when they come in for walk-ons or they come in for just to go and be a part of the school, be just a tour. They literally will say, yeah, we're going to put you in this degree, communications, rec sports, whatever else it is, because we're going to say, hey, we don't want you to get distracted by football. By school to take away from football. But the problem is most of them, 97% of the people that go to these schools don't go play sports after school. So they end up with these degrees they can't use. I don't think people realize this. The institution it's not working for your benefit. You have to make it in your own way and say, I want to do this. I want to pursue these classes. I want to get this degree. Otherwise, they'll literally just put you through a fodder for 5 years, and then you never end up getting anything when you get out, and you don't make it to the league, and you don't got any money when you're done. So I'm saying that like it's a system.
It's funny because you and Bama kind of just made the same points just from different perspectives. Because Bama was making a very good point about the fact that there are a lot of resources out there that aren't taken advantage of because they just don't know that they exist, and they should be aware of that as far as that is concerned to be able to get scholarships to schools in that standpoint. So it's funny you guys just did that, but I think that you have seen. Obviously, we know that there are plenty of athletes that go there that may be delusional or very realistic and say, "Hey, this thing, I'm here to play sports. The school thing, like you said, is just in the way." But I do think that there's been a cultural shift that the majority of these athletes will say, hey, this is an opportunity for me to be able to have this education in my back pocket, even while I continue to pursue or, enjoy this aspect of my sports career.
But this also, I guess I want people to understand, like, Bama said we shouldn't live by stereotype, which is true. I also want to note, there have been plenty of people that have come from impoverished situations that have made it to school and made better their life via the education side for decades. This has been happening for a long time. So this is not like a new thing, but I do think there needs to be some understanding, and Bama's even talking about a little bit, like he said, like what Bama, like you said earlier, why don't more of us play like baseball and play soccer if it's about the money? But Bama, I think you also be able to recognize that those sports aren't popular in the communities you're talking about for a reason. Football and basketball are the most popular sports in those institutes and like within those culture groups. Like that's just a part of how it's fabricated.
Honestly, it's by choice though. Like I said, I went to an all-black high school. They used to win state in baseball all the time. I mean, when it came to signing day, some of the guys that played baseball, they had scholarships at other places. They chose to play a different sport. I guess you could say that's just to the level of attraction, but I mean, it's guys.
And the earning structure as far as baseball is concerned, that also is a little bit different than other sports. You talk about basketball and football, that also does play a big role as far as that aspect. But the point is true. It's a cultural thing that it does exist as far as a barrier. And like also baseball is a little bit harder to pick up than football.
I don't be trying to just tell no family stories, but bro, my grandfather literally played for the Negro Leagues, adamant of baseball. He was so sick that all of us was wanting to play football, bro. He gave us the talk, bro. Like, people tell you about these sports. It's just we don't care until somebody that we like, somebody that we admire more than grandpa or the mailman tells us this stuff. That's why I said, like, but if we just talking about the money, that's just what I'm saying. If we just thinking about how to get money, bro, it's no way. If you just out to get money, it's no way that baseball shouldn't have came across your radar of a sport that I need to possibly get good at if I want to make money. They have so many minor leagues where you can make $1 million that basketball and football don't even have. But this is why I say if we on some Ed and Eddie shit, scheming of how to try to get $1, bro, it's no way you can tell me baseball don't come across your mind, bro. Regardless without the TV telling us. Regardless of what the TV telling us, bro.
I grew up in a baseball family, so I can't say, I don't know how objective I could be as far as that is concerned. But yeah, I mean, if you know that how much money they make, then yeah, of course, it has to come across because it is incredible if you're putting in the work to be able to do so and make it in that sport. But I also understand why it's instilled in a different way because football and basketball is a lot quicker of money and a lot easier to get into.
Yeah, and baseball is harder than football.
It's harder, and it's also not.
That's what I said. It's one of that hand eye coordination is one of the hardest things. Like you think it's easy. If I throw you 100 baseballs, that's 70 miles an hour. How many you think the average person to hit? Like they don't even say how hard baseball is.
Man, and you talking about like just a regular fastball. You're not even talking about a curve, a slurve, all these.
Trent, you just speaking from just not trying the sport to go to trying the sport. Again, a lot of us have been playing football since the throw of the tackle days.
Why is that though?
Sideline pop.
Why is football so much easier to play as a kid?
Because baseball, you need a whole bunch of people. You could get a few less
bat,
people. It's easy to
glove,
play
ball.
7-on-7. You got to get a bat, a glove, a lot of the stuff that went along with it. Because we grew up playing baseball in the neighborhood, bro. It's just
No, you grew up playing football, throwing the ball around in the
we
backyard.
played everything outside. Like I said,
Okay,
I'm 34, bro. Like,
you play baseball a little bit, but football is a known sport that you play. That's a backyard sport. That's a Thanksgiving family. Thanksgiving, everybody just playing football in the front yard. Like that is different. It's different. It's completely different.
This is the thing though, and this is a funny thing because again, growing up in Black America compared to other countries around the world, whereas we would say for poor Black Americans, playing football or basketball is an easier barrier to reach compared to poor Dominicans. Easily playing baseball, stickball in the streets, way more easier to get to than basketball or football for them compared to, let's say, the favelas in Brazil. A poor Brazilian child grows up playing soccer because that's what they do culturally. So those are just the things that you're talking about nuance-wise that, of course, changes. Even though we say poor, this means this, it's more so kind of just what you grow up around and what you're used to as far as that standpoint, too.
Because them Dominicans be throwing them bottle tops to work on.
Yeah, they be throwing them bottle tops, bro. And you get the stick and you hit that.
Yeah.
And guess what? When you're hitting bottle caps since you was 3 years old, it's a whole lot easier to hit a white baseball.
Little white baseball.
That look like a beach ball when you finally swinging one of them real bats.
So this started off with we were supposed to talk about the flag football game, and then it ended up being something else. But Team USA got walked. I mean, or the NFL players got walked, and they just for a reason. Like it's two different sports.
Hey, I have a question real quick because I saw this tweet. Shout out to Jeff Allen. He does great Chiefs content, former Chiefs player. He had made a point that he would rather watch some flag football stuff than UFL. And I want to ask you guys how you guys feel about that. But I also felt like it's a lot easier to find flag football to be entertaining and have the proper athletes needed to do so because we know how difficult it is to find trench play for NFL teams to be at a competent level across the board. And so to then find that for a minor league as far as UFL is concerned, I feel like that then diminishes the quality of play. But how do you guys feel about that? Like a UFL versus a flag football league, which would you rather watch?
I think it depends on who's playing. Like I feel like the flag football, like watching it was just because we're watching the best of the best players. I mean, we got OBJ, Stephon Diggs, Tom Brady, Joe Burrow.
Hey, bro, Tom Brady and that fucking throwing.
If I'm sitting there watching some regular ass dudes play flag football, bro, it's probably the same as the UFL to me. I'm probably not watching it. But if we could get the top dogs, I mean, even like some old players that's been retired for a couple years to come and consistently play flag football, I think that would be definitely more entertaining.
I would much rather watch tackling over ripping a flag. But I ain't gonna lie, if Tom Brady should be the starting quarterback for the Olympic team and go ahead and get a gold medal. And he just solidify his status of being the greatest quarterback of all time.
I'd rather watch the UFL though. So like,
yeah, me same here. Like, I'd rather watch tackling. Bro.
I enjoy watching UFL, so I would rather watch UFL. But I also understand why somebody might make the point of saying the flag football because it is difficult to find trench play. You need trench play to be competent as far as
I think before. Because I forgot, I don't know if he was in CFL or I think it was UFL. When Kevontae Turpin was in the UFL, wowing the way he was doing, I'm not gonna lie, that shit was insane. Or even Hakeem Butler, like, bro.
The Bottle Hogs, man. He's dunking on everybody. He's stood up to him every single time.
I'd rather.
Is it the backup for? Didn't the backup Patrick Mahomes play for UFL too when he killed him?
Dukin, yeah, he played for the UFL for a good bit.
Yeah, he was like that. Niggas been in UFL, man. No, I'd rather watch UFL, honestly.
Because they did a good job of getting all the college guys that be like, oh, what happened to what you call? He ain't good enough for the league. UFL, they right there. Like,
he's never going to see XFL though. He hate me and Maddox and all them. There's never going to be anything like that. The Rock coming out in 2003 and introducing the league.
I thought the XFL.
Right, he's saying
I'm talking about the original one.
Like it was.
But the original one was almost like. That's all like the original Gladiator, man. The ages of
the original XFL, that shit like Bliss the League.
Yeah, I mean it was in that type of mold of like, hey, this is WWE.
Like something out of a movie.
Football. Like it was nuts.
It was something out of a movie, literally.
He hate me made it to the Panthers though, and he played for your team for a little bit. They kept his nameplate too. He played corner for y'all.
I think with the flag football though, the NFL probably gonna redo it. They need to get a little bit more of the shiftier guys. I like what I saw from Saquon. I think Saquon to be a demon in flag football because he started to catch on. I don't know if y'all watched the third game, the championship game, but that game was a lot closer when JD5, Joe Burrow, when they kind of caught on to it because now they started throwing the double passes and it started to look a lot how it was supposed to look for flag football. I think they just needed a few. I mean, I get it. You had like guys like Luke Kuechly and Use checking them boys out there, but I think if you replace them with some more of the faster guys for as the blitz position, like I'm thinking about putting like Jalen Waddle at the blitz position. You see what I'm saying? Instead of using Logan Paul, use somebody like Jalen Waddle or Dree Archer or one of those super fast guys.
It wouldn't happen. Micah Parsons would be perfect for that because he is every bit of the athlete that you would want to, and then also has the instincts.
But you still don't. Well, yeah, he is kind of fast. But I just feel like
I know what you mean.
I feel like the guys they had out there was like
they're not necessarily
skinny fast. This is skinny fast because I feel like in a sense the NFL players were too big.
Like, because they're built for physicality.
Built for yeah, and that's why them dudes was just able to to wiggle loose because they was skinny, bro. Like
they were.
So I was like, the NFL probably should use more of their smaller, skinnier guys. But I get it. You want people to watch, so you want to get the big names or whatever the case may be.
But to be fair, the NFL is just a way bigger sport. That's what I was trying to tell people. They're not the same sport. The NFL is monsters. I don't think people realize these people are huge, tall, huge. Like the players that were playing in the Team USA thing, they're like they're like my height, but they're small, shifty, fast. And you have to be bred in flag football. So that's why when, like I said, I brought up Chris saying that, you feel like the players embarrass themselves. I'm like, bro, like
they was getting head tapped too, though, Swiper. It just wasn't they was getting beat on some quick shit. They was getting head tapped too. I was like,
they wasn't playing for real though. Like they wasn't giving out 100% all out effort. Like,
no.
I don't know.
They wasn't.
If I feel like if it gets to the point where it's like the competitive level starts to rise, this is what the first one for real. Like I feel like as it starts to rise and they start to try, you'll be able to see the difference.
I think it'll be an interesting thing. I don't know if they think they've said this or whatever, but I think that they're probably not going to make a huge push for the NFL players to be on the flag football team.
Yeah,
why would you?
I seen a clip of Joe Burrow try to do a dead leg. Yeah, he's not about to be.
Yeah, so because it's just they know what the Olympic visibility is going to be, so the NFL can capitalize off that. They don't necessarily need an NFL player to be playing in that.
What about retired players?
Yeah, they picked up RG3. It just got to be a certain.
Yeah, Odell played. He's not retired, but
I think if you pay him enough, or if they're getting enough reward
or like Vic
out of it, and they're retired players, I think it would be no reason to say.
Well, not even retired players, like those third strings. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think y'all missing out on it. So RG3 is the only NFL guy that tried out and got an invitation to be on the team. Like it's on the team. It's not like what y'all thinking of, like, oh, they dying for NFL talent. No, you gotta show that you're flag football good. Like,
do they have
RG3 was the only person to try and actually make it.
Do they have a designated quarterback? Like, does the quarterback also play defense?
Well, they got the hybrid quarterback, which is the Darrell Doucette, better than Patrick Mahomes, and then they had the regular standard, the other guy, I think it was like Garcia, whatever his name was. Like,
okay,
I'm assuming he's the real quarterback because he was chunking deep and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think that you could probably see a retired player play quarterback, but other than that, I don't know if you would be able to find.
How they was ducking on that little
Brady at quarterback.
How they was dipping to like avoid getting hit.
He did he went down to the knee to get in between two. I was like, but that's the thing because obviously they have practiced the sport, played the sport very competitively for a long time. These guys have done it, so they understand the movement style and understanding of space and time in which to drop their hips into difficult ways to be able to catch the flag. So they've just understood what it is, and these other NFL athletes, of course, are built, or I should say, programmed a different way as far as that's concerned.
Bro, Joe Burrow was hooping, bro, but like, he hit him too hard, bro.
I just think Brady is the GOAT, bro. I think that's crazy. The Raiders' best.
Somebody said that's the most alive Brady felt in like 3 years.
Yeah. I told, that football be talking to her like the Green Goblin.
The Green Goblin, man. I believe it, man.
Telling her we had everything.
They called Brady for that Olympic run. He is gone. He's leaving his house.
Bro, he was already talking over there how you can make improvements on the sideline. Like, I think one rule he implemented though was if you don't allow us to press, you shouldn't be able to hit routes shorter than 5 yards off the bat. like you should have like a buffer in there so you can get a reaction time. Because he said you got to make people play football a little bit, and that's what it was. They was just beating them off of, oh, we can't press you, so it's like I'm gonna just eat up this little space right here. They already skinnier, quicker, and they know how to do that little dip low thing. So it was just like, yeah, that's.
So they got Von Miller out here, and Rob. They got, Jalen Hurts, Brady. I will say the NFL showed up.
Jalen Hurts, dude,
they for sure showed up.
That nigga got yeet.
They said Travis Hunter killed a flag football league.
Yeah, he would. Travis would be good for sure. Tank Dell will go crazy in that.
I seen Odell had a crazy catch on 3 people.
Yeah, he had the one-hander.
What's that go crazy in flag football too? What's your man name? Gibbs.
Gronk was really a problem out there until he pulled his hamstring though.
He pulled his hammy.
Crazy.
Yeah, he pulled his hammy, bro.
He getting old.
He just man.
He pulled it because Brady threw him a dot. It was it was beautiful too, vintage Brady the Gronk. But like the momentum, he rolled, and as he was like getting up, it transferred surface to where he was like on a plastic surface. And as he was sliding across, you saw his hamstring pull, like because it went from grass to like some little.
I just seen a highlight dude slide in between 2 people and score. Nah.
Yes. You see what I'm saying?
But they're
you see what I'm
used to that
saying? More
movement
skinny
style.
shit. Yeah.
They understand that the entire movement style is I need to keep my hips in a different place than where you're reaching to try and grab this flag. And they understand.
Said, man, he better than Mahomes, man.
Bro, how old is Tom Brady now, y'all?
48.
45.
Bro, I think he still be practicing throwing.
Bro, bro, look at his arm, bro.
His arm looked as live.
Bro, it looks clean still, bro.
Who do he be throwing to? Do he be in the backyard just chucking the ball?
No, bro, he has a workout. He for sure works out still, bro. Bro, he probably
be getting Edelman back now. Because you know Edelman's still fair.
Bro, I would hope not. They too damn old. They need to sit down.
40, bro. He ain't that old, bro. And you got to remember, 48 now ain't 48 back in the day, bro.
How he evaded that? Buddy, though.
But this is the thing. He's not old to be a designated quarterback in flag football.
He would
He's not too old to be a designated quarterback for the Raiders either.
He'd be killed.
I think probably be better than Mendoza.
I'm about to say Mendoza be sitting right on that bench waiting for Tom. If Tom wanted to put that ball.
I saw that last season Brady had, bro. He good, bro. He's straight.
No. So Rob pulled his
Raiders O line. They might kill Brady.
Gronk ran an out route. He ran an out route in the end zone, and he caught the ball. But then there's the turf he was good on, but there's the other turf. That's on the end. He slipped getting up. Yeah. Remember when Reggie Bush tore his ACL at the Detroit Bill Stadium?
No, I think it was St. Louis.
It was the wall, the AstroTurf on the outside or something.
Yeah, but there was
St. Louis had some of the nastiest turf. I tell you.
Yep.
The nastiest field was FedEx though.
No, don't disrespect FedEx like that.
Nah, it was
MetLife.
That field was bad.
No. The Oakland Raiders that had the dirt pit. The Raiders that had the dirt pit, the baseball dirt pit in the field.
I know how bad it was, but it's also really fun to play Oakland in because they were already trash.
It was kind of
weird.
But
it was always fun to see the baseball field on the field. Like
it was weird. I hated watching them games, seeing that. I was just like, come on.
Granted,
too much
Mahomes
money.
had 28 points in one quarter on that field, and then Jamal Charles had the 5-touchdown game on that field. So maybe it's just those 2 memories specifically, but I do love those old clips.
Yo, somebody else almost slipped on this turf. Why is that turf over there, bro?
I don't think they fully thought it through for the NFL.
The first rendition of turf when you can see like Marshall Faulk and like some J's. Like literally in sneakers, like no sir, please no.
Randy
sir.
Moss had the 11s on.
He had the 11s on, bro. No sir, bro. That first rendition of turf, no sir, bro. That's literally brown, bro.
AstroTurf, that was nasty, bro.
No sir, bro.
I wonder whose idea that was.
Them niggas didn't even have cleats, y'all. They were running in their sneakers. No sir.
No.
And you could feel it move sometimes. Like that was the crazy thing about it, bro. You could feel it move sometimes.
The tackles, bro, was like tackling on concrete, bro. Like no sir, bro. No sir.
You fall to the ground, bro. You in trouble.
Man, what? No, sir.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, man. This looks fun, and I will say what I love about the NFL, and everybody's always complaining about NFL players not doing this and that. They showed up for this. They showed up to do this, and a lot of players currently playing, making millions of dollars. To Bama's point, they was doing it for the love of the game. They was out here for the love of the game. We can beat y'all. Let's give our best effort. Sean Payton was out here with a play sheet.
They had to pay him well. They definitely got some good money.
Let's see this. Do you think that the NFL would try and take a page out of the NBA's playbook and do a similar type of round robin type thing, and do a flag football style for the Pro Bowl. But I think that the competition versus Team USA helped as far as hey, we're getting the juices flowing. We want to go out there and prove something. So I think that was a piece of it. But is there a regional high school football? Like, hey, you guys from the South versus you guys from Northeast versus you guys from West, you guys from this conference versus this conference. Is there something from that perspective that they would try and inject into the flag football for the Pro Bowl that you think could get the competitive juices flowing? Because I think it was specifically because it was the NFL players trying to prove it against the Team USA guys that made them go as hard as they wanted to. But I wonder if the NFL would try and recapture that as far as that's concerned for the Pro Bowl, and if they could find the right mix. Similar to honestly, they did the Team USA and Team World for the NBA this year.
D-Mac, really with the NFL, they just need to bring a few things back. And not even
just bring the competitions back. Bring the strongest man. Bring the fastest man. Bring the competition. Bring the wide receiver challenge. Bring the quarterback accuracy challenge. Bring the challenges back.
They don't really have to.
The longest throw one.
Yeah, they don't have to bring.
Remember the longest throw?
Yeah.
It's a good time.
We want to see that. We want to see Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen go out there and see who got the strongest arm, and then out of nowhere it's gonna be somebody random. Like what?
I want to see the strongest man. I want to see Myles Garrett versus Jeffrey Simmons versus Sexy Dexy. Like I want to see who's strong. Like who out here really lifting.
Could you imagine Sam Darnold throwing a further pass than Patrick Mahomes?
Or Jahmyr Gibbs versus David Achon versus J-Mo versus Waddle? Man, what? I want to see that type of shit. Who fast? Who really fast?
I do think another big piece of it is bringing it to Hawaii, though, because I think that the players did it.
Yeah, that was nasty, bro. That was a good time. Hawaii was a good time.
Oh, it's not in Hawaii no more?
No, it's not been Hawaii a while ago.
They've been like Orlando, other places.
I thought they still do Hawaii.
I think that's a big piece of it, that it was just.
Niggas used to be geek for Hawaii too. Honolulu. Remember when you used to play Madden? They used to do Pro Bowl introductions, where they'd be like Ray Lewis with his Pro Bowl outfit on, like, man, get to the game. Like, that was a good time. Hawaii, you remember when you watched it, the Honolulu noise and all that? Man, it was a good time, man.
So I think that's a big key of it too.
People wearing the little jumps around their neck, the little flowers around their neck. It was a fun time.
I think they need to bring that 40 back, because I thought that shit was real corny of Devon A-Chain just walking around. Oh, you think you faster than me? Man, line that shit up right now, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, bro, line it up right now, bro. You asking these people, and we can easily line this shit up right now, bro.
Like Daryl Green versus Herschel Walkins. Herschel was smoking everybody. Nigga raced Daryl Green. Daryl Green left that nigga, dog.
Yeah, he said, hug you in the dust, boy. It's a different level.
I want to see that. I want to see, like, literally, because the fastest, I want to see, like, Waymo versus, like I said, Waymo versus, like, Waddle. Who really the fastest in the league? So now he can't just be saying he's the fastest. No, we saw who the fastest was.
Waddle got wheels, bro. I think Waddle probably was faster than A-Chain and Reek in the 40, bro. Like, but they don't never do shit like that.
Let me see Word. Let me see that 4.21 speed from Word and see how fast that shit translate in a race.
CK0503 fought out super chat. What's the point of saying he's a great athlete for a normal person than comparing him to Devontae? He's gotten professional training as well. That's probably for early. I don't know.
He literally works out 4 times a week. He doesn't fucking do football workouts. Of, like, what are we talking about? Like, he works out like how Swiper works out often. He works out. He don't fucking work his body to train for a sport. Y'all stop being weird, y'all. Come on, stop being weird. Golly, y'all like Speed actually be doing hurdles and drill. Like, he don't do stuff that like train for an actual sport. Like, he's an Olympian. Imagine if he had Olympian level training. That's what I was saying.
Voice Century, YouTube $2 super chat. Bama, did you know Speed is an Alabama fan? Does that make you retract everything you said?
I wasn't disrespecting Speed, bro. Like, I don't know why y'all just keep thinking I'm disrespecting.
They were here to witness it. You were diminishing Speed to a degree.
So look, I played it back. What Bama got mad at when he started to get nasty is that we were saying that with the right, because we would say that he could probably be a football player with
I didn't say
right
that.
Training. You said that he could probably be a football player, and I said he might make to the NFL. I'm telling you, I played it back. You said that, and then I said he might be make to the NFL if he had the proper training, and that's what Bama like. So I guess we did get.
Yeah, I don't believe that. Yeah, that's not me. That's a different level. But early, you ain't never, the only thing you doing is tell little jokes here and there. You know what I mean? Shoot, you might not even be the best at that. Tell me, let me talk about it. I will say, got another super chat, members chat, Marty McFly _25. Remember time I swipe with the OnlyFans lore is crazy. Does Chris Broussard know? Y'all got to remember, in 2020 early, you were around because you were online, very online in around the pandemic time. Y'all got to remember, these stories were coming out constantly. Remember, they used to have an unlimited tip system, D-Mac, if you're not aware. What happened is Bella Thorne,
Monica,
an actress, got on and she botched the system, and they had to take away the tip system, that it didn't work the same anymore because somebody came on. This all started because Bama said, wow, these NFL players, when they start podcasts, they got like all these followers. Well, that's because they already got fame.
What Bella Thorne did wrong though is not only did she do that coming from where she was coming from, she was raggedy and she was getting too excited and was posting her numbers. Like she was snitching on herself. She was making so much money.
Well, then
she started posting that.
Then,
I'm making $700,000 in a month.
She was
and niggas was like, whoa.
So what happened is, dude, she said she was going to show certain things. I would never snitched on myself. She was going to show certain things, and then she didn't. And then so people were like, what are you doing? And then that's also a part of it as well. You know what I mean? So I think some of this is like, streaming is very difficult. Somebody who's been in it for 5 years and 5 years and 4 months now. I've been in streaming. It is very difficult. It is extremely difficult. But
streaming at them level is a full-time job, literally.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing that I take away from that story is that shout out to Zendaya, one of the greatest actresses on the planet, absolute mega star. And they were on the same show together. And sometimes
where are we going with this? Where are we going with this?
I would say it was a shout. She's got she's got a lot of movies coming out this year, a lot of big things. Shout out to Zendaya for what she's been able to accomplish, man. That's the only thing I had.
This is a random shout out, like
random Zendaya shout out. I mean,
have you seen Zendaya? She deserves a random shout out.
She's goated. Like, I mean,
that's all I got.
I mean, she started off on Disney, Spider-Man, and that. I mean, now she's was Euphoria her first lead? Like for sure, lead. It might have been.
Besides Disney.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Besides Disney,
she did the thing with John David Washington. She did that movie.
What was that called, bro?
I forgot the name, but she did that movie.
Because John had Tenet and that come out back to back.
Yeah, back to back. Yep.
That was like, but Zendaya before that, she was.
Disney.
She had Euphoria, then she had that. Zendaya this year, she got Dune 3 coming out, the movie with Robert Pattinson.
Yep, and then Spider-Man.
Spider-Man and season 3 of Euphoria is coming out. Yeah. She's playing a high schooler.
Shout out to Coco Jones. Coco Jones great too.
Yeah. Somebody said, since we shout out women, shout out Olivia Dean. Yeah, man. Everybody know I've been listening to Olivia Dean. I got a workout video with Olivia Dean. People were trying to make fun of. Shout out to y'all. This has been a press box. This ain't even a press box. This has been, what we call this episode, man. This has been
yes, Malcolm and Mary. That was the name of the movie. I'm sorry.
Malcolm and Mary. This has been a
press box, bro.
Episode of Bama being nasty again.
That's true.
Not being nasty, man.
That's true.
It's just been turning to Bama being nasty.
Somebody said shout out to
you. Find a way to do what you love and turn it into money, man. That's it.
But you just said you would pay your way to Bama.
We can't even get into it.
You would pay your way to play that to be at Alabama to stand on the sideline.
Y'all said if I was up 3-4 M's, I wouldn't be standing on the sideline. I guarantee that.
You can't pay to be a starter.
You can't give them enough money.
You can't pay to be a starter.
Shit.
Trent, you're muted.
There ain't enough money.
Hey, watch this. Not if Nick Saban was there. If Nick don't care about none of that money shit.
You think Nick Saban's gonna carry you? I'll pay you 2 M's.
Bro, it's a lot of booster kids that played, bro. I haven't played on some teams, bro. Like,
yeah, you done played on some teams. Then you ain't playing on Alabama at 2011.
Alabama.
With 20 NFL players on the roster.
Man, niggas like Corey Reamer and them still played, bro. I would have been out there, bro.
You really would have to love practice to do that. I don't love practice.
I fuck with this shit. I fuck with practice, bro. I fuck with practice. I did.
He love everything. It sounds like Bama love the meetings, the lifts, everything.
I did. Absolutely. I did, bro. The mango seasons, bro. To really see how you improve from one year to another one, bro. Like dead ass, bro. Like it was just like little shit, bro. Like
aspiration deal.
Bro, like for instance, working on spin moves one day in practice, bro, until you get good at spin moves. Like,
that's why I said, bro. A lot of people don't understand what practice is really for.
In practice, you doing spin moves consistently.
Again, practice is for you to
an individual. That's like a 7-minute period.
No swiper. You are working a spin move all practice.
No, you're not.
This is what
all practice.
all practice, bro. I'm
Yeah,
finna break down.
You have 5 minute intervals.
Just doing stuff.
5 minute intervals. You're not doing no spin move all practice. You got 5 minutes for that spin move. 5.
You know what I'm saying?
When you in a position, this is what I'm saying. Playing running back, being down there working with the running backs. Now you got to think about this. So this is what practice is for. We're going to run inside run. We're going to do all of that. We're going to do the proper steps on 35 deuce, all of that. We're going to do all the proper steps. But when it comes time to make a move, the only move I am trying to use is my spin move because it's practice. And that's what that's going to do. That's going to allow me to practice at 100% full speed because I'm working on something that I'm not good at. Every chance you get, Swiper.
There's only one. We don't do 100% drills, except during live, Swiper, and that's rare.
Swiper. If you're working on something you're not good at, you have to go 100%.
When are you doing that? Team periods aren't even 100% though.
Yeah, you're not. Wait, what, nigga? That's something you do in the summer and shit. What are you? The fuck are you talking?
No.
Listen, I'm gonna say out this much. My father used to tell me, "God don't make no mistakes." Thank God, Bama, you actually 5'6". God knew he was doing. If you was 6'3", 6'4", you would be a dickhead, bro. Respectfully, thank God. Benching 31 with 225. Bench at 500. Could you imagine if Bama had a 6'3", 6'4" body with the way he talked? He would be the most, you would be the most narcissistic. Like, oh my God, you would be terrible. You would be Dominic Sue, like the worst version of Dominic Sue. You would destroy
you can get those reps in after like workouts, after
practice.
Not in
what
practice,
I'm saying
bro.
is you can, bro.
You can get it in a team period on defense.
So,
like a team period.
so if we do an inside run,
9-on-7, 9-on-7, inside run on 9-on-7, bro.
I can't use spin moves. Ask me.
When are you doing a spin though? You're a fullback. When are you doing a spin?
When you got the ball, Swipe, you cannot work spin moves when you get the ball.
I'm not trying to troll.
You can't. So fullbacks don't get the ball. So fullbacks. So when you play
all that fullback handoff, what are you doing a spin move?
So you can't do spin moves.
Hey, Trent, you ever play Madden and you just be bullshit? You just keep it that circle button up and down the field. Hit that circle button.
That's literally
bro, you was lead blocking.
I'm thinking, wait, I ain't gonna lie.
Power rush, power back.
Hey, Swiper. I'm thinking like,
I'll make you look silly, bro.
Swiper, I'm not gonna lie. Swiper.
I don't even see pretty boys like you. You're too cute, man.
But Swiper.
I'm trying to.
You don't know nothing about me, Bama. You don't know nothing about me.
You wouldn't love the game if you had.
Did you say he's cute? What did I do?
I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know what's going on.
But this
Bama is funny, bro.
This what I'm trying to tell people.
You said Trey too cute to play football.
Wait, now, boy.
Like, what,
with me.
Hold on. Swiper.
What is that? How do you see him? How do you see him with a helmet on? How do you know? How are you making that evaluation?
Wait.
Trey, Bama would have singled out on you because he thought he was too good.
He said he would have seen this with OBJ, and it'd be like, OBJ, you too cute to play football with me. He said if he saw OBJ like this, this would be too much.
I was agreeing with Bama because I'm thinking, wait, yeah, as an edge rusher, you can work on your spin move. This nigga's
I thought he was talking about his edge rusher. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
But then it clicked. You play fullback.
This is what y'all not. Y'all just listening to respond. Regardless of whatever position you play, you can use practice to work on it. So for instance, if you want to get good at doing a spin move, right, and you play running back, you're gonna spam this.
When it's a scout team fullback doing a circle, when they show you the play before the play that you need to run for the defense.
I never set foot at Baylor. I played at ITT Tech. We're not going to talk about you wearing number.
I'm not talking. Don't drop school.
Your progress report, boy. Don't do this, Swiper.
What you mean progress report? I'm asking.
You were so close to the arrow.
Bama saying your last name French, Swiper. You was friendly on the field.
We were so close.
Your last name French, Swiper. You was friendly on the field.
First off, this is what I'm asking. I'm asking everybody to do. This is the problem, and this is where Bama goes too far, and this is where Bama. I'm gonna talk to him directly after the show. You know, the first thing you don't do is do what Bama did. There's a reason why nobody knows who I am. It has nothing to do with anything. So Bama, you know what you did. So what I'm saying is, everybody, shout out to y'all. You know, great episode of the Press Box. We moving forward. See you on the other side. We'll see y'all on Wednesday, bro. We out.
What happened?
Goodness gracious, bro.
What the hell happened?
Sheesh, bro.
Nigga just being sad, bro. Lock in, bro.
Nah, man. You know you don't do that, bro. You know several things you don't do, bro. Goodness gracious. Bro.
Do we ain't even in the stream?
We still live, nigga.
No, we still live.
We still live.
Nah, bro, like, niggas just be trying to be funny, bro. Like, bro, this is your chance to educate somebody on the game right now. But niggas just want to sit there and be stupid. Whatever the move it is, whatever move you like, whatever move you're not good at, whether it's a stiff arm, you're gonna use the stiff arm all day in practice. Every chance you get to, you use the stiff arm, whatever it is. If you're a receiver and looking the ball in is my weakness, you do that every chance you get, no matter what period you're in. That's all I'm doing. I'm looking all the catches in, bro, regardless of whatever it is. But people just don't be hearing it. You get Cameron over here, he just wants to be a funny guy all the time because he's mad that Early is funnier than him. But that's Early's profession, but he just want to come over here and be a jackwagon, bro. You know exactly what I'm talking about, regardless of whatever position I play. Even though I play fullback, fullbacks are down there with the running back running the ball the whole time. Inside run. I don't know what teams y'all played on, but the fullback got the ball with the school I went to. It would suck to be a fullback where y'all went. I would agree. But where I played at, I got the ball a lot. So, yes, I would have to work on my moves. All I'm saying is, if you're weak at something, that is when you use practice to get better at it. That is what my coach showed me. So if you was weak at stiff arms, that is the only move you should use for today. How do I set up practice? Because you only get 3 days of full practice, right? So these 3 days, these are the 3 things I'm working on this week. Because by the time I go to the game, I'm going to use all of my moves. I'm using everything because we are in a game, but we are at practice. The plays are telegraphed. They are showing the plays. So in order for me to go full speed and not look like a t-shirt All-American, I am working on something I am weak at in practice. I am weak in this area. I just use a spin move, but y'all wanted to be funny guys. Whatever it is, whatever it is, funny guys. Whatever it is,
funny because I was thinking of an edge rusher.
That's what I'm doing. If you're an edge rusher, yes.
But this is the thing for me. Whenever I think of skills to be worked on in practice, I'm always thinking of more of the technical side. That's not to say because the footwork of a spin move, obviously, when you're a ball carrier, it does matter as far as that. But I'm thinking of, hey, where's my hand placement as far as trench play is concerned? Those types of things. If you're a wide receiver, hey, am I making sure that my technique, am I closing my hands properly as far as that? So that's why I just wasn't thinking of how properly you could drill this in as, hey, I'm improving the speed, because things when you talk about that, I feel like, hey, that's more of a game improvement that you just got to work on the game speed to make sure that the spin move is actually working and stuff. But that's just where my disconnect was initially, because I thought you were talking about it as a.
But what I'm saying is, if you spamming the spin move all day in practice, it's gonna be a point in time where you're using that move when you shouldn't be using it, because a lot of times in football we are caught off guard and it's like, oh shit moment, what do I do? Damn, I've been working this spin move that I've been terrible at. So now in the shit, what do? I got the spin move added to my bag. I got the stiff arm added to my bag. I got the hand down added to my bag. I got the stopping, because I've been working on this stuff in practice, because I force myself to get into this, oh shit, what do I do moment? Because I've been working that one move all day in practice. So now when we get to the game, it's like, damn, dude, this dude is more polished. He's more complete now. That's all I was saying is what practice is used for, and that's why I like practice, bro. That's it.
Practice is great. That's
practice makes you better.
You get the technique down. Absolutely.
But continue to be funny, bro. I ain't saying shit. I'm just saying some old shit that niggas don't even exist. Like, you know what I'm saying? People that just love the game don't even exist no more. So whatever, bro.
It's a dying breed.
It's a dying breed, bro. Like, go make some money. They ain't gonna help you make no money. The shit I'm telling you about, I'm the drunk uncle in front of the store. That's how y'all make it seem, bro. But whatever, bro. I ain't. Y'all niggas like my kids. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, for real, bro. All I know when I go to
early, you muted early.
I think a lot of you loving the game too, because you actually come from a place where like you had to work hard to do that shit. Do you think if you was like 6'5", and like, you know, because shit came easy to you, and like, you know, everywhere you went, motherfuckers was trying to scout you or trying to recruit you. You
With
think you
my
would level this,
daddy,
bro?
yes. With the daddy I had, yes.
Yep.
There you go. That's it.
We'll be back Wednesday. More football talks. Y'all know what time it is, y'all. 300 people liking the stream, please. See y'all. Extra show.